My beloved child, be still and listen. I am placing into your hands a letter that heaven wrote before this morning, before this week, before the ache ripened into wisdom. It is the message from yesterday, the word I spoke when your heart was still learning how to hear me in the hush between breaths. I hid it in your dreams, brushed it across your thoughts like a feather, tucked it into the margins of your prayers. I signed it with peace, but you were not yet in the room inside yourself where peace could be opened. That was not failure. That was timing. I have never mocked your immaturity or despised your questions. I waited with you. I guarded the word like a seed in frost, refusing to let it sprout too soon and be killed by a night wind. I watched you grow into the person who could carry what I had already spoken. Yesterday's word did not disappear. It matured. It abided in the secret place of my intention until your spirit could drink it without drowning. Beloved child, if this touched the depths of your spirit, guard it well. Show your faith and love by pressing the like button. You remember the fragments, the strange clarity in a midnight dream, the subtle warmth that fell on you during a simple song, the scripture that seemed to whisper your name, the conversation that came like an echo, the closed door that kept you from a path you thought you wanted, the restlessness that would not be soothed by distractions. Those were not random. They were yesterday's syllables. They were pebbles along the riverbank of time, marking the crossing I prepared for you. You were not late. You were becoming. I am the Lord of seasons. I do not lose track of my own calendar. Since yesterday, you have walked through corridors of change you did not choose. You have buried certain expectations, mourned the versions of yourself that could not journey here, released hands that tried to shape you into something smaller than the truth. You have learned how to grieve without becoming grief, how to hope without bargaining, how to trust me when the evidence hid itself. You have learned to wait like a watchman, eyes open, heart clean. You wondered why I was quiet. I was not absent. I was gardening. I pruned. I cleared away vines of fear that wrapped around your confidence. I cut back the leaves of approval-seeking that shaded the fruit of obedience. I dug around your roots and laced them deeper into streams you could not see. Silence was not punishment. It was photosynthesis for your soul. And now, at last, the morning I-force arrives. The letter is in your hand. Your inner room is lit. Your breath is steady. The word that waited is ready to speak, and you are ready to hear. My dear little one, rise and carry my good news into the world. Your super thanks help spread peace, truth, and enlightenment. Click the super thanks button and welcome heaven the generous gifts. Listen, I have called you, by name, by nature, by story. I did not call a theoretical version of you, a polished imitation, or a role you thought was righteous. I called you. Your tenderness, your quick tears, your careful questions, your fire against injustice, your ache to mend what is broken. I shaped your sensitivity not as a flaw but as instrumentation for my frequencies. Others dismissed it as too much. I tuned it as discernment. The message from yesterday is this: you are the answer to a prayer you have not heard. There are rooms where your presence will become oxygen. There are hearts that will remember how to beat when yours enters the conversation. There are paths that will open because you walk them with me. The promise I left on your doorstep yesterday was not merely an event to attend. It is an identity to inhabit. You feared that you misunderstood. You did not misunderstand. You undermatured. It is different. What seemed mysterious in the morning is clear by evening when the sun turns the angles right. So it is now. The angles have shifted. What you felt as a rumor becomes a revelation. The faint outline becomes a map. Here is what the message means. I am renaming your delays as preparation. Nothing was wasted. Not the detours, not the tired prayers, not the cracked plans. What you called confusion was training. What you called closed doors were shields. What you called rejection was redirection toward the exact coordinates of favor. I am activating the work of your hands. I breathed into your creativity and compassion, into your instinct to build bridges, into your insistence on truth with kindness. You not hide these as hobbies of the soul. They are instruments of assignment. Write, speak, mentor, heal, design, organize, intercede. Do the thing you have been postponing until you felt qualified. Your obedience is the qualification. I am leveling the path before you. You do not have to force outcomes. I am arranging meetings, conversations, resources, and timing. The same way I sheltered yesterday's word from an early frost, I am sheltering the beginnings now. Your task is to walk. Mine is to part the sea. I am restoring your peace as jurisdiction. Peace is not only comfort, it is authority. When you carry it into rooms, agitation will lose its vocabulary. Do not exchange it for the cheap currency of drama or urgency. Guard it the way a priest guards the flame. Since yesterday, you have battled shadows, doubts that hum like insects, accusations that tried to shape your name. You have learned that not every voice deserves an audience. Now, release the need to explain yourself. I am your advocate. I will speak in places your feet have not entered. Your assignment is not to manage perceptions but to make me known by your presence. Open your hands. Forgive the debtors again, this time. Not hopefully, but finally. Forgiveness does not authorize harm. It empties your pockets of stone so I can fill them with seed. You cannot sow and throw at the same time. Let the past be a harvested field. What you learn there becomes bread for those who are hungry now. My precious child, I have set my love upon you and called you mine. Walk beside me, and I will fill your days with peace, strength, and endless wonder. Do you remember the promise you tucked in the drawer because it felt too bright for the room you lived in? Take it out. The room has changed. Your heart has new windows. Hold the promise to your chest and feel how it fits you differently. Yesterday it draped like a garment too large. Today it fits like a mantle. The voice of shame will try a final time to bargain. It will list your missteps and ask for guarantees. Tell you this. God did not wait because I was unworthy. He waited because I am worth doing this right. Then step forward. Instruction for this new understanding. Walk forward in small, faithful strides. Do not despise the short distances. I measure faithfulness by direction, not publicity. Write what I say to you each morning. Treat my whispers as architecture. Lay them like beams and build your day around them. Bless what blessed you and release what bruised you. You cannot carry both. Practice courageous rest. Your worth will try to reattach to your pace. Tell it you are sustained by my presence, not your speed. Return to the person you avoided calling. If I put their name on your heart, reconcile where it is safe, and release where it is not. Create what you keep discrediting. The world does not need another discussion about light. It needs the lamp you are waiting to plug in. Speak life aloud in your house. Rehearse my faithfulness even with an audience of one. Words shaped weather. Vortex of peace. Hold boundaries is worship. Holiness is not denial. It is alignment with the truth of who you are in me. I know what you endured since yesterday. The night you thought would never end. A room that felt too quiet to survive. A move you did not want but learned to love. The habit that loosened its grip after 1,000 I'll try agains. The prayer that returned, slower and softer, yet truer. The day you said, if you don't help me, I cannot do this, and the help came disguised as courage you did not recognize as your own. I counted every tear not as evidence of defeat but as irrigation. Your valley has become a vineyard. Taste it now, the sweetness growing where sorrow once lived. What you carried through storms has turned to oil. I will pour it where I send you. People will not know why they breathe easier around you. It is because peace learned your name in the dark. My dear one, allow my light to guide you. Spread it where shadows linger. In harmony, we awaken hope and comfort to the searching hearts. Hear me. The season of silence is over. I am speaking with clarity again, not the kind that shouts from a mountaintop, but the kind that sits beside you and points gently. You will know my voice by the way it enlarges your heart with reverent calm. You will know my will by the fruit of righteousness it produces in you. You will sense my leading like the river's pull on a floating leaf, effortless, sure. I am not calling you to sprint into a spectacle. I am inviting you to walk with me into fruitfulness. We will take the road where wonder is visible and pride has nothing to eat. I will remind you often. You do not have to perform the future. You have to host my presence. When you host me, what needs to happen happens. Look back once more, not to dwell, but to bless. Tell yesterday thank you for carrying today's revelation in its pocket. Tell your former self she did well to keep going. Tell your younger heart that its questions were not disobedience, but devotion seeking articulation. Then face forward. What will unfold as you step into this? Doors that were always yours will recognize you. Relationships anchored in truth will deepen quietly, without spectacle. Provision will feel like right-sized shoes. No blisters, steady ground. Your body will remember rest. Your mind will keep more light. Opportunities will match your actual calling, not your fear-based ambitions. And interruptions will glitter with purpose. Do not resent them. I am aligning you with people who prefer depth to noise. You will find companions who do not need to compete with your grace. I am placing you in spaces where the assignment and your design exchange vows. What you carry fits where I am sending you. When doubt visits in the afternoon, because it will, pour it tea but let it know it cannot stay. Tell it about the God who kept yesterday's letter safe. Tell it about the harvest growing in your valley. Tell it about the kindness that ambushed you during a weary prayer. Doubt is not your enemy. Agreement with it is. Close the door gently. I bless your beginning. I bless your middle. I bless the invisible days where faith does not feel cinematic. I bless your table, your sleep, your language, your laughter. I bless the sacred rhythm you are learning, rootedness and reach, contemplation and courage, humility and holy audacity. Child, the word from yesterday has always been love shaped into instruction. This is what it says in full. You are mine. You are ready. You are sent. You will not do this alone. You will not miss what is yours. You will become a shelter for many. You will remember joy. You will live light and carry glory. Take this letter and hold it to your chest. Feel how it warms. A warmth is not sentiment. It is witness. The Spirit is agreeing with a word. Agreement bursts momentum. Momentum will meet opportunity. Opportunity will escort you into obedience that looks like ordinary faithfulness and feels like worship. Now open your heart fully. Receive without apology. Say yes without the safety net of guarantees. Forgive the yesterday that hurt you. Honor the yesterday that grew you. Bless the yesterday that waited with me while you became. Then act in faith. Send the message. Schedule the meeting. Enroll in the training. Start the journal. Speak the blessing. Bless your enemies. Pause before you answer. Choose the quiet. Choose the courage. Choose the path on which your soul stays alive. My child, if you thirst, come and drink from my word. Step deeper into the mysteries of my kingdom with me. Press join to receive guidance and the embrace of loving fellowship. I am near, nearer than the breath that carries this sentence through your body. I am not promising ease. I'm promising witness. My hand will be the map in your pocket. My peace will be the lamplight in your window. My joy will be the refrain that keeps your step. When you are unsure, return to the last clear word and do it with humility. When you are tired, return to gratitude. Gratitude will remember for you what your memory drops. When you are afraid, put your fear next to my record. It will look small again. This is the hour I set aside when I first whispered. This is the door I carved while you slept. This is the river I filled while you walked the desert. The timing is not an accident. The timing is a promise kept in slow motion. You are not late, you are right on me. Take reading live. The sacred letter that waited is delivered into your now. I love you with an old, steady love, the kind that planned your rescue before you knew you were lost, the kind that built a future that cannot be stolen, the kind that looks like a cross and feels like an empty tomb. I am not done. I am delighted. I am guiding you home while sending you out. The seal is set. The word is alive. The road is open. Walk it with me. And when you wonder whether this was really for you, open this letter again and hear my closing line written across your heart. This message, the one delayed, the one you missed or misunderstood before, has now reached you at the perfect time. Open your heart, act in faith, and know beyond doubt. Yesterday's word has become today's breakthrough. Beloved soul, be a vessel of my radiance. Let it pour forth into the world. With love, we shall bring renewal and joy to the longing spirits. My cherished one, I beheld your grief even before you uttered a single word. I have listened to the unspoken sorrows that lingered in your heart, and I sensed the quaking of your spirit whenever hopelessness sought to bring you low. Verily, you believed that your presence went unseen, that the hearts of many were untouched by your plight, that your suffering went unseen, drowned in the clamor of a world rushing forward, too hurried to pause for a heart that is shattering. Yet I observed, I showed compassion, and I have taken a moment to pause all that surrounds us, for it is essential that you listen to my words at this time. This is but a chapter in your journey. This is not the moment to falter beneath the burdens that life has cast upon you. No, this is the moment where I, your divine presence, step in not to observe from a distance, but to alleviate the sorrow, the pain, the fear, and the despair that have been overwhelming your spirit. I come not to offer you a fleeting refuge. I come to bring a profound change to the environment that surrounds you. It is time to lay down this weight you have borne for so long. Thou hast concealed the burden beneath thy smile, beneath thy duties, beneath thy quietude. But I beheld the burden you sought to cast aside, and I have come to lift it from you. I am the divine force that brings complete restoration, not in fragments, but wholly and entirely. And I am commencing that renewal in this very moment you are experiencing. Do not mistake my quietude for a lack of presence. Even in the moments when you believed I was silent, my hands were at work. Even in the darkest hours of your sorrow, I was there, embracing you with a love that surpasses all understanding. Child of my heart, I have placed my love in your hands. Give it to 3 souls in need, and my peace will surround them like a river. I have always looked upon you with unwavering love. Truly, I approached with intention. I was there with you in your moments of solitude, offering my presence and support. And I spoke solace to your soul, even when your heart could not perceive it. Your spirit recognized my presence. That is the reason you remain steadfast. And so, even amidst the pain, a light within you urged you onward. Verily, that something was I with the power you failed to see. I with the calm that briefly soothed your troubled spirit. I was the guiding whisper that urged you to rise once more when all around you beckoned to surrender. And now I am proclaiming my presence, for it is essential that you understand, without doubt, that I am here, and I am here for you. Your sorrow has sought to define who you are, for I have not fashioned you to dwell in sorrow. You were meant to rise above the shadows of worry, to breathe freely and embrace each new dawn with hope and purpose. Verily, you were brought forth to embrace joy, to dwell in peace, and to embody divine strength. And I have always persevered for that truth to manifest in your existence. Verily, thou hast embraced the falsehoods that proclaim this state shall endure forever. In your searching, you have found no path forward. Yet, I am not confined by the world that envelops you. I am the divine creator who brings forth streams in barren lands and paves paths through the wilds. I stand firm, unshaken by the trials you face. Truly, I am devoted to transforming the seemingly unattainable into powerful stories of triumph. That sorrow you bear is not meant to be held within your heart. That burden you bear is not yours to hold. That panic, that dread, that feeling of hopelessness, they all yield to the power of my name. And I proclaim unto you at this moment peace, restoration, and liberation. Not for your own merit, but for you belong to me, and I shall never forsake my own. Verily, thou may ponder upon the reasons for the passage of time. Why did the suffering endure through countless nights? Why did the dawn of understanding not arrive earlier? Yet, what remained unseen was the diligent preparation unfolding in the depths, a quiet work of great significance. Your suffering is never in vain. Each tear you shed nourished a divine purpose. Every trial was a path to transformation. Every trial you believed would lead to your downfall was, in truth, molding you into a stronger being. I have been nurturing the fortitude within your soul, readying your spirit, and grounding your heart for the journey that lies ahead. And what lies ahead is not more sorrow. What lies ahead is a transformation, a renewal beyond the ordinary. What is to come is the liberation you have long sought after, the transformation you once thought was beyond reach, the breath you once overlooked, yet were always meant to embrace. Verily, I am lifting your sorrow away, but I shall not depart without filling your heart. Beloved child, if this touch the depths of your spirit, guard it well. Show your faith and love by pressing the like button. I am bestowing upon you a profound gift, joy that transcends understanding, serenity beyond comprehension, and a hope that endures eternally. Verily, I say unto you that is my solemn vow to you, and I speak with purpose. This is a word of eternal significance. This is a sacred moment of grace. This is me entering your narrative and transforming the passage you believed was complete. Fear not, for the duration of your struggle does not sway my spirit. I find strength in the depths of sorrow, for it is not the end, but a path to greater understanding. I journey further into the depths. I extend my hand beyond. I restore with a fullness that surpasses your wildest dreams. Within you, there exist realms that have long been shrouded in darkness, locations concealed, even from thine own sight. But I behold them, and I am illuminating the path before them now. The shadows quiver with a gentle unease. The fear is loosening its hold, and the falsehood that claimed you shall never know peace again is being overcome by the light of my truth. Thou art not beyond restoration. You are never beyond redemption. You are cherished and remembered always. You are acknowledged, embraced, selected, and profoundly cherished. Abide with me. Do not withdraw into solitude. Verily, I see that you have erected barriers to shield your heart from further suffering, yet in doing so, you have also barred the solace that I long to offer you. Allow me to enter. Allow me to bear the burden you have shouldered in solitude. There is no need for you to justify your actions. You are perfect as you are, and there is no need for you to change. Simply inhale deeply and allow me to take the divine lead. I do not seek for you to possess every answer that life may present. Verily, I say unto you, place your trust in the one who acts with purpose. Verily, I perceive the weariness that weighs upon your spirit. Verily, I understand the weight of your words as you have expressed your struggle with, I cannot bear this any longer. Verily, you need not walk this path in solitude. I am extending a hand of guidance and support. I give of myself entirely, without reservation or condition. And in my presence, the sorrow starts to fade away. I seek not for mere performance. Come, let us embark on a journey of restoration together. Release the burden of feigning that all is well. Release the burdens of shame that whisper you ought to be mightier at this moment. Release the trepidation that whispers you will be left alone should you falter once more. I shall. Verily, I have always done so, and I shall continue to do so forevermore. Come, find solace in my embrace. In silence your heart may weep. Allow your tears to flow without restraint. I stand unwavering before your feelings. I have brought them into existence, and I embrace each one with love and understanding, free from judgment. This is a sanctuary for your spirit. This is sacred ground. It is not the place that defines you, but the presence that walks beside you. I am present, and I shall remain steadfast, regardless of the chaos that surrounds you, regardless of the falls you may take, regardless of the pain you carry. I shall remain by your side. I shall bear you upon my shoulders. I shall bring you back to wholeness, and I shall continue to proclaim until every shadow of sorrow yields to the depth of my love. For too long, you have walked a path of endurance, preparing your heart for the trials that may come, the sorrows that may arise, the unforeseen challenges that may test your spirit. Verily, it seems thy heart hath been in turmoil, ceaselessly vigilant, ever searching the distant lands for peril. But I did not bring you into existence to simply endure. Dearest one, stand as a lighthouse of hope I set upon the shore. With your super thanks, my words reach more hearts for healing. Click the super thanks button and walk in my abundant favor. I have fashioned you to inhale the essence of life, to journey with unshackled spirit, to embrace love with courage, and to nurture hope with unwavering faith. The protective covering you don, the heartfelt barrier you have crafted to shield yourself from pain once more. Verily, it bears a great weight, does it not? You adorned yourself with it, believing it would shield you, yet now it binds you tightly. Your lips may curve in a smile, yet your spirit seems to have lost the essence of true joy. Thou art walking the path, fulfilling thy duties, being present for thy brethren, maintaining a facade of order, yet within, turmoil doth reign. That is why I come forth, not to cast judgment upon your imperfections, but to bestow my healing grace upon them. Thou art not destined to bear this burden by thyself, and truly not for eternity. And lo, your eternity is being transformed anew. Every falsehood you have embraced regarding your value, your destiny, and my companionship, I am dismantling with love. You thought you were overwhelming for certain souls, too passionate, too fervent, too wounded. Yet, you were never beyond my reach. Every layer of your existence was crafted with intention and love. Your sensitivity is a gift, a divine blessing that illuminates the path of understanding and compassion. It is a blessing I have bestowed upon you, enabling you to perceive what remains hidden from the eyes of many. Your profound emotions are not a sign of frailty. It reflects the depths of my soul, and your yearning for solace, for affection, for restoration that bears no shame. It is sacred, for in that moment of longing, I find you. In that embrace, I bring you back to wholeness. Cease thy lamentations for thy suffering. Come forth and present it unto me. Verily, I shall not rebuke you for shedding tears once more. I shall not forsake your quaking heart. Truly, I approach with greater fervor. I collect each tear, ensuring that none is lost. Your sorrow is significant to me, not as a sign of frailty, but as a guiding light that reveals where my love can flow more abundantly. In the depths of my being, there resides a profound compassion for you that transcends mere words. It is a love that envelops your fear, casting a radiant glow upon your soul. It is a love that arrives unconditionally, embracing you even in your moments of struggle. I step into your suffering. I dwell with you in the quietude. I speak softly when the clamor within your heart grows too great to bear. I pursue every darkness that seeks to deceive you into believing you are beyond redemption. I engage in unseen struggles for your spirit, that you may find tranquility within your heart. I am with you in your trials, walking beside you through every challenge. I am with you in this sacred space. I understand the pain that has shattered your spirit. I am aware of the one who turned away. I perceive the sorrows that dwell within your heart, unvoiced and heavy. I am aware of the hopes you have set aside. And lo, I remain steadfast. I remain attentive to the words that surround me, and I shall continue to move forward. Verily, even in the moments when it seems all remains still, know that your suffering shall not endure forever. No matter how fiercely it cries, my vow resounds with greater strength. Even now, I am nurturing the soil of your spirit where hope once flourished. I implore you, do not feel compelled to impose it. I seek not for you to don a mask. Verily, I implore you to have faith in the journey I have set forth within you. Restoration often unfolds gently, like a quiet dawn breaking over the horizon. In moments of stillness, it appears as a gentle dawn breaking forth after a weary darkness. At times, it is not a grand spectacle, but a gentle persistence, akin to the waves that tenderly mold the shore. I am transforming you, and though the journey may be long, what I am cultivating within you is steadfast and enduring. I am breaking down the walls of fear and building upon the solid ground of truth. I am here to raise you from the depths, not by insisting you ascend, but by extending my hand into the shadows and drawing you forth with love. Verily, that is my essence, the divine presence that enters your pain and lifts you up with a power you never realized was within you. The affliction you have endured, that feeling of being apart from your own heart stirrings, that sensation of journeying through existence in a state of incompleteness, it is unfolding in this moment, not by your toil but by my spirit. I am bringing forth that which has slumbered for ages. My precious child, I have set my love upon you and called you mine. Walk beside me, and I will fill your days with peace, strength, and endless wonder. I am bringing forth joy where indifference once held sway. Verily, you believe that your capacity to embrace profound emotions, to envision grand aspirations, and to rejoice without restraint had slipped away from you. Yet it was never truly forsaken. It lay hidden, shrouded in the weight of sorrow and unmet hopes. And now I am revealing it gently, with a spirit that understands the art of restoration for what has been shattered in this world. Embrace this unfolding with courage. It is not the end, but a new beginning. I am not tearing you apart. I am freeing you from all that was never intended to shape your essence. I am guiding you to find solace beyond the burdens of sorrow. Thou art not defined by thy suffering. Thou art not defined by thy suffering. Thou art not defined by thy darkest hour. You are the essence of thought. And within me, your spirit discovers its true essence once more. Allow me to gently guide you back to the essence of your being. Your worth is immeasurable, and you are cherished deeply. Not cherished for your strength, but for the bond we share. You are acknowledged without the burden of striving. You are embraced even in your most challenging moments. You are sought after not for your flawlessness, but for the value you hold within. My heart knows no sorrow in the love I bear for you. In your moments of fragility, my heart remains steadfast, unwavering in its commitment. I beheld each imperfection even before your first breath graced the air. I beheld each stumble before your journey began. And yet, I have selected you, and I reaffirm that choice this very day. That is the essence of the love I embody. Steadfast, irrefutable, relentless, and devoid of sorrow, devoid of dread. No despair can undo the promises I have declared upon your existence. And thus may the restoration commence. Let the barriers be cast aside. Allow the tears to flow freely, unburdened by shame. There is no need for you to demonstrate your might in this place. Comfort is a gift freely given, not something to be earned. All that is required of you is to open your heart and accept. This is the sanctuary where your spirit finds peace. This is the moment when the tempest within begins to find its peace. I am casting away your sorrow, not solely out of ability, but from the depths of my desire. I desire for your joy to be renewed and brought back to you. I desire to see your heart shine once more. May your days be abundant with serenity, joy, and unwavering faith. Though you may not perceive it fully at this moment, remain steadfast, for the work I am accomplishing within you is not merely a fleeting comfort. It is an everlasting transformation. Verily, thou art entering into a new realm of existence now, one not burdened by weight but filled with restoration, one guided not by fear but by heavenly joy. And this new atmosphere shall endure, for it is anchored in my essence. There are times when the burdens you bear feel so ingrained that you begin to think they are your very essence. The sorrow envelops your mind, a heavy cloak of despair. The weight of worry envelops your heart, a heavy shield upon your spirit. And lo, the despair transforms into a gentle murmur, resonating softly within the depths of your thoughts, suggesting that perhaps this is the eternal state of being. But I did not bring you into this world to bear these weights forever. You were not created to dwell in the shadows of your true self, burdened by the weight of despair and trepidation. I have come not only to rescue you from everlasting distance, but to free you from the falsehoods that rob you of your tranquility in this moment. Those whispers that declare you are beyond transformation. The whispers that proclaim healing is meant for those beyond oneself. The burden of shame whispers that your imperfections render you unworthy of all that is good. I now embrace silence, for in the presence of truth, falsehoods find no strength. And I am reaching out to your soul in this sacred moment. You were destined for freedom beyond the chains of your heart. Thou art created to journey in joy, to radiate with light, to inhale deeply, free from the constriction of despair that seeks to stifle thy hope. Verily, I understand the trials thou hast faced in rising each morn and donning the mask of well-being. Verily, I perceive the times when thy countenance shines for others, yet in solitude thou art brought low. Verily, I have witnessed thee muster thy strength to endure the week, the day, and at times merely the next hour. Therefore, I shall no longer reach out to you in pretense. Come forth, for you are invited to find solace, to lay down your burdens, and to embrace the loving embrace that will never let you fall. It is not necessary to possess the perfect words. Cast aside the need for eloquence in your supplication. What matters is your heart's desire to draw near, to release the burden of sorrow that clings to you, and to allow me to guide you onward. Thou hast endeavored to bear that which only I can lift. Thou hast borne the burden of the mask for far too long, and now I seek to reveal unto thee that my solace is unwavering and free of conditions. It does not pause for your readiness. It finds you amidst the tempest and bestows peace where turmoil once reigned. Verily, thou may have pondered upon the reasons for this delay. Why have you sought and endured, yearned, and yet still encountered the return of sorrow? Yet, the path to restoration is not always a straight journey. At times, the path may be fraught with disorder. At times, it flows like the gentle tide. At times, I am not merely addressing the afflictions that manifest. My child, I have entrusted you with the light of my love. Pour it into 3 thirsty souls, and you will see my peace blossom within them. I am tending to the source of all things, bringing forth restoration and renewal, and roots extend profoundly. Within you lie deep wounds, born long ago, perhaps even before the dawn of your understanding. And now in this hallowed moment, I am delving into the profound depths, not merely to comfort, but to transform, to renew the essence of your being to its original state of freedom, completeness, and brilliance. This is a work of true transformation. This is a rebirth. I am bringing forth the essence within you that has lost faith in the beauty of life once more. I am renewing your ability to embrace joy without remorse, to trust without trepidation, and to accept without questioning your worthiness. Indeed, you hold great worth, not for your actions but for the essence of your being. You belong to me. That in itself grants you the right to find tranquility. That alone grants you the path to restoration. In the midst of strife, I behold the splendor that lies hidden. Behold, the flame that endures, hidden yet alive beneath the weight of weariness. Behold, the visions you have set aside, for the burdens of existence wait upon your spirit. And I beckon you to have faith once more, to embrace the courage to take risks anew. Not for the ease of the journey, but for the steadfast presence that shall accompany you always. You were created to journey together, not to traverse the emotional wilderness in solitude. I have bestowed upon you my essence to lead you on your path. I offered you my promise as a beacon of hope. I offered you my beloved as a testament that love endures eternally. Even in the wake of sorrow and the bewilderment of hopes unfulfilled, take heart in this truth. Lo, I continue to weave the tale of your journey, and it shall not be one of sorrow. It is a profound declaration of faith. The trials that once caused you pain shall, in time, transform into the stories you share with strength and love. Your word shall bring forth restoration, not due to a life free from suffering, but because you have embraced the power of transformation within your trials. The moments in your life that appeared as failure shall transform into sacred spaces. The sorrows you bore in silence shall blossom into blessings that nourish the hearts of many. You shall thrive in this season, not merely endure. From this, you shall find new life, more resilient, gentle, enlightened, and profoundly conscious of my being than I have ever been. That is the wondrous gift of my love. I do not take away your suffering. I restore it to its rightful place. I walk alongside you in your sorrow. I dwell within this space alongside you, until joy finds the strength to ascend once more. It is not essential for you to grasp every nuance of the unfolding events. Find solace in my presence as all things come to light, as a little one rests against the embrace of a loving guardian, enveloped in peace and free from worries of the morrow. Behold, I present to you this gift in this moment. Come forth and find solace. Let go of the burdens of time, relinquish the weight of expectation, and return to the pure essence of your being, embraced in love. Release the burdens of doubt that whisper it is beyond your time. Release the notion that healing is beyond reach. In this very instant, you stand on the threshold of tranquility, a heartbeat from renewal, a divine meeting away from awakening your true essence. And I am near. I am present among you, nearer than the suffering, more profound than the sorrow, mightier than the hopelessness. Thou hast borne the weight of sorrow as a steadfast companion. Allow me to bear you upon my shoulders in this moment. Allow me to transform that anguish into fortitude. Allow me to bestow my spirit upon your existence, that the shadows may fade away. Allow me to proclaim truths over your being that heal the wounds of unspoken pain endured through the years. Fear not, for the storm has passed, and you need not prepare for the trials ahead. There is no need to dwell upon your suffering in anticipation of letdown. My dear one, allow my light to guide you. Spread it where shadows linger. In harmony, we awaken hope and comfort to the surging hearts. I am transforming the essence that resides within you. I am guiding your spirit towards a new melody, one filled with joy rather than fear, one of festivity instead of grief. Though the moment may not have arrived for you to dance, know that it shall come to pass. Though you may feel unprepared to lift your voice in song, the time shall come when you will. And the melody that shall arise will not be one of mere endurance, but of profound salvation. It shall be the melody of one who has known sorrow and now savors the fullness of bliss. And behold, that is the melody I am inscribing upon your heart even in this moment. The sorrow you have borne for an extended time may have sought to persuade you that it is your essence, that it is woven into the fabric of your being, that it is the reality you now embrace. Verily, I say unto thee, my dear one, heed my words. Your sorrow does not define who you are. Your burdens do not define your path. What burdens your heart in this moment shall not linger for all time. Verily, I perceive how it entwined itself about your mind, akin to a mist that refuses to disperse. Verily, I understand the moments when you gazed upon the heavens, seeking a divine whisper, yearning for a break in the stillness. I understand the burden that lingers beneath your joy, the burden that lingers within your heart, the sensation of striving to maintain balance amidst the trials of life. Verily, I desire for you to listen to this. Thou art not too weak to receive restoration. Thou art not beyond repair. Wholeness awaits thee. Thou art not beyond the reach of redemption. I've crafted your heart, and I possess the wisdom to restore it to its rightful place. O Toga, behold the fragments of thy being, each fissured recollection, each wounded conviction of thyself. As you journey through this season, you may find yourself pondering whether these feelings will endure forever. Heavy of heart, weary in spirit, and uncertain in the path ahead. Yet every season must come to an end, and this one shall not endure forever. I have been working in the depths of your being, a sacred endeavor unseen by others. They behold your quietude, your separation, your moment of stillness from the realm. But I behold the divine transformation occurring within your spirit. Behold, I witness the roots I am uprooting, the seeds I am sowing, and the gentle rain I bestow to soften that which has hardened through the passage of time. Your restoration may not be boisterous, yet it is genuine. Verily, the earth does not lament when the season of renewal graces it. Your spirit need not raise its voice for transformation to unfold. It simply requires my gentle hand, and that is the path I have chosen to walk. In your moments of sorrow, when tears fell and you felt unheard, in each moment of your quiet plea, you offered all that you had, though it seemed but a whisper. In every moment of your stillness, when your heart yearned for my presence, I was there with you. Your healing is on its divine path. It is revealing itself in due time, with grace and purpose. I walk with patience, for my purpose transcends mere comfort for you. I am renewing you, and transformation demands more than mere comfort. It calls for a transformation of the spirit. I am transforming your perception of your own being. I am breaking the chains of deception that arose when suffering misled you into believing untruths about your value. I am reaching into the depths of your being, where you have concealed your cherished memories, much like the scars that linger within, the souls that continue to suffer in silence, those who cast blame upon you, who whispered that you fell short, that love was fleeting and would not endure. I am here to mend the wounds of your past. I am restoring the truth of your being, mending the misconceptions that have taken root within you. Thou hast walked the path of thy own trials, molded by the burdens of sorrow. Behold, I bring forth the truth unto you. Thou art not defined by thy suffering. You are not defined by the pain that has touched your soul. You belong to me, and all that is mine holds worth, carries meaning, and embraces a destiny. This sorrow may have walked beside you, yet it was never your birthright. I did not weave sorrow into the fabric of your being. I have not inscribed tales of despair within the pages of your journey. Indeed, thou hast traversed the valleys. Indeed, you have dwelled in the shadows, yet know that every valley serves a divine purpose, and every shadow dissipates in the radiance of my being. You may have felt abandoned, yet you were always embraced with love. Though you may have felt solitude, I have always been with you. In your moments of greatest struggle, when weariness threatened to overwhelm you, I was there, embracing you with love, free from judgment and disappointment. I remained steadfast, patiently awaiting your awakening to the truth that my grace is boundless and my mercy endures through every step of your journey. Thou hast sought forgiveness for thy sorrow. Thou hast sought to lessen thine own suffering, that others may find peace and comfort. But I embrace your imperfections with open arms. Verily, I understand the sorrow that dwells within you. I am ever near when your heart is heavy with burdens. I shall encounter you in that sacred space. I come close to those who are broken in heart. I do not beseech you to act. Come, I urge you to find peace and take a moment to rest. I seek not the unattainable ideal. I bring forth renewal. I do not seek for you to feign that all is well. I implore you to speak truthfully, that I may be the one to elevate your spirit. You were never intended to bear this burden by yourself. That is why I have been patient, not for your might, but for your yielding. For it is through yielding that the path to restoration unfolds. When you truly release the facade you believed you must uphold, when you lay down the burdens you have carried for so long, when you cease the facade of well-being and acknowledge your need for my presence, in that moment, I shall take my steps forward. In that moment, I bring forth the light to fill the voids. In that moment, I embrace the delicate essence of your being with gentle care. And from that sacred ground of truth, I embark on the journey of renewal. Not the part of you that retreats and conceals, but the part of you that is liberated, that rejoices without trepidation, that embraces love without limits, that dares to dream once more. Not due to the absence of flaws in existence, but because your spirit thrives with vitality. You not perceive. Behold, that is the wondrous act. It is not the world around you that transforms, but rather your own spirit that awakens and evolves. That your spirit no longer languishes beneath the burden of sorrow, but ascends with the brilliance of promise. May your eyes be open to behold the beauty that surrounds you, even in the simplest of things. A joy emerges not as a burden, but as a true and heartfelt gift. May your spirit recall the essence of breathing deeply, embracing love with courage, and walking with unwavering confidence in your true self. Behold, what I present unto you, not merely a flight from sorrow, but a rebirth into bliss. Not merely a fleeting respite, but a profound and enduring change. And behold, that is the truth of the moment we find ourselves in. Though your eyes may not yet perceive it, the journey of restoration is already in motion, and it shall not be complete until you are made whole once more. Come, let us embrace the quietude that beckons us forth, not the kind that arises from the stillness of the world, but the kind that emerges when your spirit finds peace and ceases its struggle. For a time, you have wandered through the wilderness of struggle, and now the gift of rest seems like a distant promise. Serenity seems to be a treasure beyond your reach. But I beckon you forth from the tempest, not for the calm that follows the tempest, but to remind you that I am your refuge. Do not wait for the storms of life to cease before you find your peace and take a breath anew. Seek not the absence of turmoil to discover serenity within your heart. Peace dwells within your heart, a sacred presence guiding your spirit. In times of uncertainty, there is a promise of rest that transcends our worries. That means you can breathe out a sigh, not because all is clear, but because you are embraced in the mystery of the journey. Your spirit yearns for solace, for understanding, for a firm foundation amidst the tumultuous waves of life. And that is what I offer unto you. My presence is steadfast and ever close. Have faith, for understanding is not a prerequisite for trust. Let your heart hold fast to the truth of my being. I have always been there for you, even in times of uncertainty. I was forging new trails in the desolate places. In times of weakness, I was there to lift you up. Even in moments of doubt, my remembrance of the promise remains unwavering. My intentions for you remain steadfast and unwavering. They are revealing their true essence. Even now, in silence and devotion, beneath the surface, a profound work is unfolding that cannot be hurried. I hear your plea to lift the weight of your sorrow, and I am not merely alleviating suffering. I am transforming it into something beautiful, filled with purpose and infused with joy that remains untouched by any circumstance. This journey transcends the mere mending of what is fractured. It is a journey towards creating a more glorious vision in its stead. A life grounded in love, not in trepidation. A heart steadfast in hope, free from the chains of worry. A spirit that stands firm with unwavering faith, for it understands its true home amidst the storms of life. Behold, the life I am nurturing within you. Yet to create, I must first prepare the foundation, and that signifies revealing what you have hidden away. The burdens of sorrow, the quiet letdowns, the pleas that seem unheard. I understand your suffering. Verily, I understand that it may seem simpler to turn away from those paths, to fill one's days with distractions, to seek solace in numbness. Yet my love for you runs deep, and I cannot bear to see you hurt and hidden away. I come not to cast judgment upon you. I come to liberate you. And liberation is bestowed when the truth is granted the space to flourish. Allow the tears to flow freely. Allow the memories to ascend. Allow the grief to be heard. All burdens shall be borne with grace. Verily, I possess the knowledge of all things, and yet I have embraced you. Verily, I shall remain steadfast. There is no secret that you must keep from me. There is no shadow too deep, no burden too great, no emotion too overwhelming. I embrace everything, for I am not merely the divine presence in your triumphs. I am the light that shines in your darkest moments. I am the companion who journeys alongside you in the vows you believe you must traverse in solitude. I am the one who comprehends the unspoken words, the deep sorrow that eludes your grasp, the burdens that cling to your spirit. I stand steadfast, unwavering in the face of your trials, who remain steadfast when you are engulfed in uncertainty. I draw near. I embrace more fervently. I speak with gentle grace. You shall find refuge in this place. Find solace in my embrace. It is good to speak truthfully. It is good to find restoration. Cease the whispers that you are excessive. Cease the practice of the falsehood that suggests your sorrow renders you a weight upon others. You are a cherished soul, worthy of love and grace. You are a wondrous journey unfolding before our eyes, a creation being renewed, and what may seem like a tearing apart is, in truth, the gentle act of shedding that which no longer nurtures your spirit. Thou art not destined to bear the weight of flawless expectations. You were destined for authenticity, not to masquerade through existence. You were created to embrace life in its fullness, to walk in truth and authenticity alongside me, and that version of you is within reach. It is coming forth with patience and certainty. With each heartfelt supplication you have offered amidst your sorrow, in each fleeting moment, you have embraced the light of hope once more. In each moment of struggle, When surrender seemed the path of least resistance, you have persevered. That is true bravery. Verily, that is the essence of belief. That is the manifestation of my presence within you. Thou art not retreating. Thou art experiencing a new birth. What is awakening within you holds a strength far greater than that which sought to bring you down. Your sorrow is but a moment, not your final chapter. It is the ground upon which I sow seeds of everlasting significance. And what flourishes from this shall not only bring you blessings, but shall also extend blessings to others. Your restoration shall bring light to another's path. Your liberation shall ignite the spirit of liberation in others. Your tale shall bring forth illumination into shadowed realms, for I hold nothing in vain. Not even suffering. Not even the shedding of tears. Verily, let there be no tears. Every tear you have shed, I have embraced. Each soul carries a purpose, and all have transformed into seeds. And behold, the seeds, they are beginning to flourish. The joy I am preparing for you shall be profound and everlasting. It shall not be for show. It shall not be determined by the conditions that surround us. It shall be the kind that brings forth wonder on the most mundane of days. The essence that rises from depths you believed were beyond repair. The essence that awakens the spirit within you, that your heart continues to pulse with divine intention. Your existence continues to shine with hope and potential. Indeed, that profound joy is on its way. It is close at hand, within your grasp. It is already set forth upon its journey. And when it comes to you, you shall understand that this is the purpose for which you were brought into being. Verily, you may have believed that your sorrow rendered you unworthy, that your suffering distanced you from the assurances I bestowed upon you. Verily, I say unto you, let this truth be known and understood with clarity. Nothing you have faced has severed the bond I hold with you. The burdens you bear, the weight of your heart, the shadows of your spirit, none of these have diminished my love for you. Truly, my love for you has grown ever stronger in each moment you have doubted your worth. My love remains steadfast even in your moments of weakness. It envelops you in its embrace. It envelops you in grace. It stands by your side when you have lost the strength to stand for yourself. Your strength was never a condition for my presence. I humbly seek your grace to allow me entry. And now that you have, now that your heart has begun to open, even just a little, through the weariness, through the sorrow, through the trepidation, now the light is pouring in. And that light is within me. I am close to you, always present and near. I am a being, not merely an idea. I am your guide, and I shall remain steadfast. I do not love from a distance. I reside within. I draw near to you, even in your brokenness. I step into the sorrow, into the chaos, into the uncertainty, and from it, I create beauty that shines forth. I am that which you see before you. That is my purpose, and that is what I am imparting to you in this very moment. Even if you lack the words to express it, for I perceive what remains unseen by others. Lo, I perceive the strength that lies hidden within your fatigue. Behold, the light of hope that endures, unwavering amidst the shadows that seek to extinguish it. Behold, the gentle strength found in the simple act of rising, even when the weight of sorrow rests upon your heart. softly lifting your heart in supplication when hope seemed lost, stepping forth into the world when the spirit yearns for retreat. I behold all that is before me, and I hold it in reverence. I see you for who you truly are, unique and cherished in your own right. Your healing is not to be judged by how quickly it comes or how it looks. It is by the alignment of your spirit that I discern its true essence. And your heart hath been inclined towards me, even in moments when my presence was not felt. That is true belief. Behold, that is triumph. Verily, this marks the dawn of all that is fresh and transformative. There is no need for shame in the journey you have traveled, regardless of its length. Restoration is a journey, not a competition. It is a coming back. Embrace the path to serenity, rejoice in the light, and rediscover the essence of your true self that lies beyond the suffering. Mine, my chariot, my select, and my creation. Verily, the adversary sought to deceive you, proclaiming that you were unworthy, that your sorrow rendered you feeble, and that your wounds rendered you insignificant. Verily, I say unto you, that none of that holds truth. What the adversary perceives as frailty, I recognize as fertile ground for wonders. What the adversary seeks to employ for your separation, I shall transform into a means of uniting you with those who yearn for the same restoration you are experiencing at this moment. For this journey is but a fleeting moment. The mist shall part. Verily, the pain shall diminish. Rejoice, for the joy shall come back to you. And when it comes to pass, it shall be profound. It shall be anchored in the profound trials you have triumphed over. It shall arrive with great power, with passion in your gaze and compassion in your words. You shall proclaim, I have traversed the shadows, yet I have discovered the light once more. I understand the depths of wandering and the joy of discovery. And those words shall shatter the bonds that bind. Those words shall bring forth healing, for they shall bear my essence within them. They shall bear witness to the steadfastness of my devotion. Your tale may seem to unravel, yet I have inscribed hope and renewal upon each line. My journey with you is not yet complete. Truly, my journey is only at its dawn. Verily, I say unto you, though the path may not be clear to your eyes, have faith, for the miracle of trust is revealing itself in this very moment. The aspects of your existence that seemed lifeless are being rejuvenated once more. The fragments you believed to be lost are being transformed into a divine purpose. Your tears are a testament to the depths of your soul. They are nurturing the very foundation of a bounty you were unaware was blossoming. And lo, when that harvest arrives, thou shalt be filled with wonder at that which hath flourished in the shadows. Embrace the peace and allow your spirit to find solace in rest. Embrace the stillness, release the need to demonstrate, and surrender the urge to clarify. Verily, thou art not beholden to any soul for the journey of thy healing. There is no need to seek the approval of others to affirm your well-being. You are embraced. You are embraced by grace. Fear not, for you shall find refuge in my presence. This is not a mere display. It is a profound metamorphosis. It is your rightful place to be in this moment. It is within your right to embrace the emotions that dwell within you. Take all the time you need, for in patience lies understanding. Patience is a virtue, and I shall wait for you in due time. Verily, I possess a spirit of patience. Verily, I am not troubled. I am meek and humble of heart. I am close at hand. I am body love. And I shall forever remain all of that for you. Verily, thou hast endured much. And now I bear the burden. I am casting away the shadows of fear. I am raising the truth that you are perfect as you are, without excess or deficiency. I am raising the burden that has trailed you as a constant companion. It concludes at this moment. Not by your own strength did you arrive, but by my grace you have been brought to this place. And I proclaim unto you at this moment liberty, restoration, completeness, existence. I proclaim life and renewal upon your weary spirit. And you shall ascend not as the person you once were, but as the one I have always envisioned you to be. Mighty, courageous, and cherished, restore. Within you lie mysteries that even your own heart may not fully comprehend. Feelings that bring forth uncertainty. Responses that surprise you unexpectedly. Oftentimes, sorrow descends upon the heart unbidden, like a shadow cast upon the soul. Thou hast pondered whether there be a flaw within thyself. If you find yourself in a state of brokenness that seems beyond repair, but listen to my words. All that is within you can be restored and made whole. All that resides within you is known to me. What you perceive as confusion, I recognize as profound understanding. What you perceive as harm, I recognize as intricacy. I created you with purpose. I crafted your essence with great care and compassion. And though life may have inflicted its wounds upon you, it has not diminished the essence I have bestowed within you. The true essence of your being remains hidden beneath the burdens, beneath the weariness, beneath the suffering. And I am revealing that beauty layer by layer, moment by moment. I am not requesting that you mend your ways. Come forth and yield to the one who possesses the power to mend that which was never intended for you to bear in solitude. It was never my desire for you to walk this path alone. Verily, I did not request that thou shouldst feign contentment when thy heart was burdened. I beseech you to walk beside me. Your strength is drawn from that very place, not by hiding your suffering, but by offering it unto me. And now that you stand before me, transparent and sincere, the journey of healing has already commenced. Though the path may seem unclear now, enlightenment shall come to you in due time. And when you reflect upon this moment, it shall be remembered as the sacred ground where transformation took its first breath. Thou hast cried out for the suffering to cease. Every cry has reached my ears. Every whispered plea has touched my heart. But I need you to understand that my actions transcend the mere alleviation of suffering. I am renewing you from the depths of your being. This is not a fleeting solace. This is a profound change. This is the kind of healing that transforms the narrative. You shall experience a transformation beyond mere relief. Thou shalt embrace a new way of life. Your breath shall flow with ease. Verily, thou shalt behold with greater clarity. And above all, you shall journey in the light of truth. Behold the essence of your being, the essence of my being, and the sacred creation we are forging in unity. And that truth shall be the solid ground upon which you stand, regardless of the tempests that may arise. Fear not, for even in the midst of chaos, there is hope and purpose. Healing is a journey filled with twists and turns. It is a holy matter. In certain moments, your spirit may overflow with belief. There are those among you who may wish to retreat into the shadows, and I shall walk beside you through every moment. Your journey is not defined by the tides of your feelings. Your honesty is the true measure of it, and thou hast been truthful, even in moments of fear, even in times of pain. Such courage is truly commendable. In that sacred ground, wonders shall flourish. Cease to measure your worth by the speed of those around you. Cease your wandering gaze, for the path you tread is yours alone. Come unto me. I guide you along the path of righteousness. I possess the wisdom to guide your spirit back to its true sanctuary, and I shall lead you back to the place you call home. Not merely a location, but a profound condition of existence where one is completely understood and wholly cherished. In a place where authenticity reigns, and the burdens of effort and pretense are lifted. In the sacred space where your essence breathes freely and your heart recalls its divine journey. Behold, this is my essence. I find solace in the assurance of my safety. Behold, I am embraced by love. I have been selected for a divine purpose. That identity is bestowed, not achieved through deeds. It is bestowed through unmerited favor. And I am bestowing that grace upon you now in abundant ways, in quietude, in serene moments. Allow it to permeate every corner of your being that has no neglect. Allow it to cleanse the hidden corners of your soul. Allow it to cleanse the falsehoods, the burdens, the remorse that were never meant for your soul to bear. Though you tread upon the path of shadows, know that I am by your side, guiding your steps. Though you may not have sensed my presence, I have always been by your side. Though my voice may be soft, I have been present in the quiet moments, in the silence that surrounds your expressions. And now I embark on a new chapter. I do not seek to diminish the journey you have traveled. I am embracing this opportunity for renewal. Each mark shall bear witness to a tale of divine favor. Every tear shall transform into a testament of renewal. Every shattered fragment shall find its place in a magnificent tapestry, crafted by my own hand. You shall not merely endure this trial. Thou shalt radiate with light amidst the trials, not by the strength of your own will. Yet, in your trust, you allowed me to guide you onward. I have never sought your flawlessness. I have long sought the depths of your soul. And your heart, though it may be shattered, remains a wondrous sight in my eyes. It remains deserving of love, deserving of joy, deserving of dreams. Let not the suffering define thy essence. Let not fear guide your path, for it is your spirit that shall illuminate the way ahead. You are mine, and I am yours. That signifies your connection to hope. You are destined for the covenant. You are a part of a tranquility that transcends worldly understanding, and that peace shall arrive as the dawn breaks after a weary night. Gentle, steadfast, and unmistakable. It is beyond mere emotion. Verily, it is a truth that stands before us, and it shall be your steadfast foundation in the days to come. So take a breath now, not because all is resolved, but because you are embraced by the one who encompasses all things. Release that which lies beyond your grasp. It was never my desire for you to bear such a heavy burden. Verily, I say unto you, I have already embraced the truth within me. Trust in that, for it is so, and I stand with you. For your spirit, for your restoration, for your tranquility. I am not merely the sovereign of the skies. I am the divine essence that resides within your soul, and I shall remain by your side always, not yet fully restored, fully awakened. I shall complete the work I have begun, and in that moment, you shall gaze into the mirror and behold what has been revealed to me all along. My cherished one, glowing with divine favor, illuminating the path of promise, at last liberating. Verily, I say unto you, I understand the longing within your heart for a sign, a manifestation that is unmistakable, a beacon that affirms the truths you have sensed deep within your soul. You have yearned for signs of my presence, for the understanding that your suffering holds meaning, that your heartfelt pleas have not been lost in the void. Verily, I shall speak forth without reservation. This is a divine message for you. These words, this moment, this stirring within your heart, it is I. I am the one who has led you to this place. I am the voice that has gently called to you amidst the clamor of the world. And I am the one who shall bring forth renewal, not merely on the surface, but transforming the very essence within. The transformation you perceive is not a mere figment of your mind. It is the dawn of a sacred creation. In the midst of trials, you shall find your strength blossoming anew. In the face of unseen trials, you have emerged victorious, embodying openness, kindness, and a steadfast connection to me, even when the path could have led you astray. It holds greater significance than you can comprehend. The true power of your soul lies not in boisterous proclamations, but in the steadfast endurance of your heart. When you believe your devotion went unseen, I was there, bearing witness. In your solitude, as tears fell and a prayer escaped your quivering lips, I took note of each drop that graced your cheeks. And I am transforming those tears into rivers of joy. Cease to see yourself as delicate, for you possess strength beyond measure. You are gentle and compassionate. Indeed, you possess great strength within you. Your burdens are heavier than the world can see. You have endured trials that would have broken the spirit of many. Thou hast continued thy journey, even amidst the pain of thy wounds. That is not defeat, but rather a testament to strength. That is the sign of one who holds the divine within. I did not select you for your perfection. I have selected you for your readiness and openness, ready to embrace love even amidst suffering, ready to place faith in the shadows, ready to embrace faith anew after experiencing hardship. That is what distinguishes you from others. Not striving for flawlessness, but yielding oneself. And in that humble yielding, I have been crafting something steadfast and enduring. In your heart, you seek understanding of the path that has unfolded before you. Why has sorrow come to your doorstep? Why has treachery sought your company? Why have opportunities slipped away even as your spirit remained welcoming? Yet, what was hidden from your eyes in that moment is revealed to me now. Some doors were closed to shield you, not to condemn you. Some departed, for their presence would have hindered your journey towards fulfillment. Some dreams were set aside, for I needed to nurture your foundation first. And now that the foundation is firm, I can unveil the abundance of what I have lovingly prepared for you. Yet, it shall not be the former self that returns, but rather the renewed, transformed, and enlightened being that is rising even at this moment. Therefore, let us embrace this moment with patience. Embrace this stage of your journey with an open heart. It is sacred. It is holy. Verily, this is but a new beginning. Behold, the revelation has come forth. You shall not be laid to rest. You are being nurtured in the soil of existence, and what shall blossom through you will astonish all, even your own heart. Within you lie treasures yet to be discovered, waiting for the moment to shine forth. Blessings that have long awaited this divine moment to be revealed. Thou shalt speak with great authority. You shall tread upon the path of understanding. In your speech, you shall bring forth restoration, and in your being, you shall embody tranquility. Not for the knowledge gained from pages or lessons learned in classrooms, but for the experiences woven into the fabric of your life. You sacrificed greatly for it. You have given yourself for it, and now you bear it with great honor. Cease the lamentations of unpreparedness. If you were not prepared, I would not be taking this step forward at this moment. Preparation is not solely rooted in the vastness of knowledge. It is a matter of placing your faith in me, even when your understanding is limited. And thou hast mastered this skill with great diligence. In times of uncertainty, you have found strength in my presence. In moments of stillness, you have chosen to be present with me, even when the clamor of the world provided no clarity. And now you shall guide others from that same wilderness, not with arrogance, but with love and understanding. Verily, thou shalt see the shadows upon their faces, for thou hast borne them as well. In your struggle, you shall find the strength to breathe life into the weary, for you have battled to nurture the flame of hope within your own heart. That is what bestows strength upon your voice. It is not a mere reflection. It is a journey of understanding. It is not the act of performing, but the essence of being that truly matters. And I have always been with you. In moments of uncertainty, when your heart felt heavy and solitude whispered in your ear, I was ever present beside you. In that sacred moment, I grasped your hand, a silent witness to the love that often goes unseen. I was embracing you in serenity when worry sought to stifle your happiness. I sang over you during your troubled nights, crafting promises within your dreams, even when they went unheard. My devotion remains steadfast, regardless of your recognition. I am that which I am. I am unwavering. I am close at hand. I remain unchanged through all time, steadfast and eternal. And I select you time and time again, without a moment's doubt. Thou art not tardy. Thou art not beyond redemption. Thou art not forsaken. The path you envision may have altered, yet the assurance remains steadfast. The words I have shared with you continue to breathe and flourish. What has been sown in your spirit shall surely blossom and yield a bountiful harvest. Verily, it is not perhaps, but assuredly so. Not due to your own merit, but because of my grace. I am worthy and complete. I possess great strength. I shall remain steadfast in completing the work I have started within you. Let it flow naturally, for there is no need for compulsion. All that is required is for you to accept it. Behold, the invitation is now before you, not to act, but to embrace the gift bestowed upon us, not to labor, but to have faith, not to strive, but to find solace in my embrace, and my perfect timing, in my unwavering love that remains constant even amidst the shifting tides of life. Allow your spirit to find its freedom in this sacred space. May the clamor be still. Release the hold of uncertainty. Behold, I stand before you, and the wonders of life are set to reveal themselves not through your relentless pursuit, but through the readiness of your heart to embrace them. A new dawn, the one you have sought with all your heart, is drawing near. It has arrived, flourishing in the depths unseen. And when it reveals itself, you shall behold with wonder, not merely at what has arrived, but at the transformation within you that the waiting has wrought. In your journey, you have shielded your heart from the pain of disappointment for so long that the pure essence of hope has slipped from your grasp. Thou hast learned to shield thy heart from the burdens of expectation, believing it wise to refrain from feeling too intensely, to desire not too profoundly. But I never intended for you to dwell in confinement. I have not called you to embrace a false sense of fortitude that masks your true feelings. I have crafted your heart to experience, to grow, to embrace dreams that may seem unattainable, for I find joy in transforming the impossible into reality. Allow me to rekindle that hope within you once more. Allow me to awaken the hidden corners of your heart. Allow me to bring forth that which you sought to conceal for the sake of your existence. There is no need for sorrow in your yearning. It is not a sign of frailty, but rather a harmony with the divine. In your longing for renewal, for wholeness, for meaning, for affection, ere I dwell within you. That is not pride. That is not folly. Hear the call of the everlasting, urging you to move ahead. And I shall not forsake that yearning unfulfilled. I am not playing with your heart, but rather nurturing it, preparing it, and expanding it to embrace more than you ever believed possible. The waiting was a time of reflection and growth. It was a time of readiness. Every delay was a profound journey into the depths. In every moment of stillness, there lies a call to draw nearer and seek deeper understanding. And indeed, you have fulfilled it. In times of pain, in moments of uncertainty, when others turned away, you remained steadfast. And I hold that in reverence. Verily, thou art stepping into a time where the seed sown in sorrow shall blossom into joy. Thou hast not squandered thy moments. You have sown your resources wisely. You have not strayed from your path. You have been embraced by mercy. Every moment you believed was lost is now being restored, abundantly and with grace. What you have offered in the quiet of your heart, I shall now celebrate for all to see. What you have given up in shadows, I am ready to restore in brilliance. Yours shall open before you, without the need for force. Doors shall be opened unto you, not through cunning or deceit, but through your unwavering faith in me, even in the face of great sacrifice. Your affirmation in the stillness has ascended to the heavens with greater resonance than any cry, and I am answering with great swiftness, gentleness, and strength. But I urge you not to pursue the result. Remain steadfast in my embrace. The true blessing lies not in my actions towards you, but in the essence of my being in your life. When the blessings arrive, and they shall, I desire that they do not overshadow our closeness. I desire for them to elevate it. Let your gratitude abound, not solely for the blessings received, but for the path we have walked together to reach this moment. Behold the wonders that come to pass, and perceive beyond the mere marvels that grace our sight. Behold, I desire that you witness my unwavering devotion in each stride, holding steadfastly to my path. In the depths of the valley, You have witnessed my presence. Behold, I shall reveal myself upon the mountain. Yet, let it not slip from your heart, for we shared a bond as profound in both realms. Your worth was never measured by your trials or deeds. I embraced you wholly in your time of need. I embraced you wholly when you found yourself with nothing to offer. My love remained steadfast and unwavering. It was already boundless. And now you shall encounter that love in its fullness, overflowing in manifestations that will leave no uncertainty in your spirit that I am the one who observes, the one who recalls, the one who renews beyond what was taken away. I am bringing forth your renewal, not merely on the surface, but in the very depths of your being. I am bringing forth your laughter, your imagination, your creativity, and your joy in the simple blessings of life. I am renewing your spirit, allowing you to envision your aspirations free from the chains of doubt. I am mending the bonds that unite you. Not all, but those who bear a noble intent. I am renewing your faith, not just in your own abilities, but in the power that flows through you from me. I am bringing forth your voice, not to raise it in anger, but to express with gentle strength, grounded in serenity. And I am renewing your spirit, not merely your physical vigor, but the passion within your heart that awakens the purpose of your existence. You are called to a higher purpose, to shine your light and embrace the fullness of life. You have transcended the struggle of mere existence. As you embark on this journey, you shall witness the awakening of your spirit, the rekindling of your hope, and the restoration of your true self. This transformation runs deeper than mere appearances. It is a profound metamorphosis of the soul. Verily, it is a state that remains eternal and unchangeable. Such a nature that requires no elucidation. The kind that inspires others to recognize a unique light within you. And you shall smile, not from the preparation of words, but from the deep understanding of the truth that resides within you. It is accomplished. I found you in your darkest hour and raised you up. I encountered you in your turmoil and I deemed it sacred. In the stillness of your being, I encountered you, and in that moment, I honored it as holy. Embrace the truth within your heart at this moment, not for the sake of your desires, but because I have already declared it upon you. Open your heart to receive freely, without barriers. You are just right, my friend. Fear not, for the time is still upon you. You are not beyond the reach of healing. Thou art precisely in the place destined for thee, and thou art precisely the one I have selected. Embrace that truth, allowing it to resonate deep within your soul, transcending mere understanding. Allow it to transform the narrative you have woven within your heart. Allow it to quiet the doubter within you, whose voice is stirred by trepidation. That voice holds no power in this time. Verily I do. And I declare unto you that you are cherished, selected, restored, and prepared. Not prepared because all is flawless, but prepared because you have chosen to place your complete trust in me. That is the singular qualification I have ever sought. Embrace the spirit of surrender, cultivate dependence, and remain open, for you possess that in this moment. Raise your gaze, release the weight upon your shoulders, and breathe out deeply. The struggle that has long dwelled within your soul is drawing to a close. Harmony is embracing all. My tranquility, the kind that remains steadfast, unshaken by the trials of this world, the kind that transcends worldly understanding, the steadfast presence that holds you firm through any tempest that may arise. Behold what you are receiving in this moment, not fleeting comfort, but everlasting promise. And in this certainty, you shall walk with purpose. Your prayers shall take on a new form. In your speaking, creating, loving, and leading, you shall find a new way. For you will understand profoundly and unwaveringly that I am by your side, supporting you, and moving through you in ways that are just beginning to unfold. Take a moment to reflect and embrace this time, not as a conclusion, but as the beginning of something sacred. Thou art not entering into the same existence thou once knew. Thou art entering a life transformed by divine touch, harmonized with the celestial, imbued with grace, and defined by moments that have eternally reshaped the essence of thy spirit. Though you have faced suffering, it is not suffering that holds the ultimate authority, but rather I do. And my promise to you is life, overflowing, everlasting, unyielding. The chapter that lies before you is not founded upon the trials that have caused you pain. It is founded upon that which restored your spirit, that which transformed your essence, that which led you back to my embrace. And now all things are imbued with profound significance. Your path is illuminated. Your mind is being transformed. Your words hold great significance, not for the sake of raising your voice, but for the tranquility that accompanies your being. Thou art not bound by the chains of thy past. Barely, thou art transformed from the soul that once ventured into the wilderness. You are a champion of the hidden struggles, a testament to my grace, a bearer of an eternal flame that shall never be snuffed out. And wherever you tread, shadows shall quiver, not due to your own might, but because of my presence within you and the transformation you have embraced through me. There is no need to seek the approval of others for the change that has taken place within you. The harvest shall proclaim, the light shall reveal, the love shall abound, and those who once turned away shall marvel at your ascent. Yet, let not your heart be lifted in arrogance. In your ascent, you shall find purpose, with tears gracing your cheeks, not born of despair, but overflowing with thankfulness. For you shall see that I was with you from the very beginning. Every gentle murmur of fortitude, every sigh when words eluded you, in every moment of your struggle, when you humbled yourself and sought solace, I was present beside you. I was responding. I was bearing a burden. I have been laying the foundations for the path you are destined to tread upon. So stride forth with courage now. Step forth with courage. Cease the lamentations for the divine selection bestowed upon you. Cease the burden of revealing your journey to those who have not witnessed your suffering. Your existence is not a debate. It is a declaration of faith. It is not a contest to triumph over others. It is a beacon to illuminate the path. Allow their eyes to behold it. Allow them to ponder. Allow them to inquire. And when they come, share with them the truth. It is by divine will that this has come to pass. It is not necessary to possess every word. Allow your existence to resonate with the unwavering devotion of the one who remains steadfast by your side. Let your spirit rise above the shadows of doubt and fear. Allow your healing to proclaim what your pain once lamented. You are called forth not as one without flaws, but as one who has found restoration. not as a bearer of all wisdom, but as a seeker who knows the source of true understanding. Your existence shall bring solace to others, for you have endured trials that once seemed insurmountable. Your tale shall bring forth salvation. Your presence shall bring forth tranquility. Your hands shall bear the gift of grace, for you are defined not by suffering but by renewal, not by sorrow but by the stories of triumph. You are a wondrous creation, and such wonders are destined to inspire action. Therefore, rise and speak forth, for your voice is needed in this world. Do not conceal yourself behind the shadows of perceived shortcomings. I have bestowed upon you the tools you need. I have bestowed upon you strength and purpose. I have bestowed upon you abundance. And I am sending you forth into a realm yearning for the gift you now possess. Faith, restoration, revelation, illumination. Verily, there is no need for further signs to guide your path. This is the moment. This moment, this word, this revelation. You are prepared not by your own feelings, but by the proclamation I have made. And when I utter words, creation awakens. You are among those creations. Embrace it fully. Embrace it. Embrace it fully. This is your moment of grace. Not due to the absence of trials, but because you are aware of the source of your strength. Not because every burden is lifted, but because you now walk alongside a companion in your trials. Not for the sake of dominion, but for the grace found in relinquishing it. And in that humble yielding, you have discovered strength. True strength. The essence that does not seek to control but to free the spirit. The kind that nurtures and brings forth life. The humble spirit that walks in grace, yet bears a profound blessing. And that is the burden placed upon you now. Divine blessing, grace, power, bestowed freely. Not for your perfection, but for your willingness. And that was ever sufficient. So rise now, not with clamor, but with purpose and understanding. Not through toil, but through assurance, not through arrogance, but through tranquility. You are called forth. I've raised men of a purpose, not to dwell in shadows, but to illuminate the world. Not merely to endure, but to spark a transformation in your dwelling, in your connections, in your time. In this vast creation, each soul is called to shine in its own unique light. For imitation bears no fruit in the garden of life. It requires the complete manifestation of what I have bestowed upon you. Behold, the moment has come. It is a moment to embrace life fully. It is a moment to embrace love. It is a moment to rejoice and find joy once more. It is the hour to create and to forge anew. It is a moment to bestow grace. It is the moment to exist in fullness. And in every step forward, hold this truth close to your heart. I remain present among you. I shall hold fast and not release my grip. Verily, I say unto you, my heart remains steadfast in its resolve regarding you. My love remains unwavering, as strong as the moment I brought you into existence. My mercy remains boundless, like the vast ocean you feared would consume you. And my promises endure, even those you have lost faith in. They have not departed from this world. They have patiently awaited the moment when your heart is prepared for your spirit to find faith anew. Let your spirit ascend with fervor and proclaim, yes, I am present. I am prepared, my cherished one. Your essence is not bound by the trials you have faced. Your strength transcends the suffering you have faced. Your missteps are not the measure of your future. Embrace the path ahead with hope and faith. Those who have turned away from you shall not hold the final say. Though the time absorbed and worry of Jeddo, it has fulfilled its purpose, yet the hour has come for it to pass away. I am the bringer of salvation, the restorer of hope, and I proclaim unto you at this moment that your blessing is now within reach, no longer a far-off dream. Verily, it approaches with certainty, not by your own merit, not for the sake of perfection, but out of the depths of my love for you. For I have selected you. For I behold within you a light that you have forgotten to recognize in your own heart. My dear one, I see not your imperfections. I see not your shortcomings. I do not carry a record of your transgressions with me. Behold, I cradle your heart, gentle and vibrant, ever ready to embrace faith anew. And that is sufficient. That is the foundation upon which I shall build. In that moment, the wondrous transformation unfolds. Thou hast journeying through existence, burdened by unseen shackles, bound to a sorrow that was never thine to bear in solitude. In the quiet hours, you have sought wisdom to comprehend the missteps of the past, laboring to mend what has been shattered, yearning for harmony with souls who were not destined to accompany you on the journey ahead. And while you have sought solace in places that have only left you wanting, I have been here, patiently waiting for you to turn your gaze toward me, waiting for you to lift your eyes and recognize that I have something far greater prepared for you. Seek not what hath been laid to rest, for it is not yours to pursue. Verily, you are not called to demonstrate your worth to those who have not truly recognized your essence. Your value is inherent and does not require justification. It has been inscribed by my own hand. I have inscribed it upon the pages of your tale. And lo, I embark upon the creation of something anew. There lies a blessing before you, one that you may not have anticipated. Behold, there are opportunities ahead that cannot be closed by any hand. There are sacred bonds, new dawns, unforeseen revelations, because I am a source of renewal. Not merely to mend what is broken for a fleeting moment, but to bring forth a complete renewal of all that exists. Thou hast endured for an age, my friend. Now is the moment to embrace life, to inhale the essence of existence, to find joy and laughter, to stride forth with unwavering assurance. Not because the path is without trials, but because you feel my presence guiding you through each moment. And verily, there shall be trials ahead. Yet, in this moment, you shall not stand in battle by yourself. This time, the weight shall not overwhelm you. This time, the storm shall not cast you aside. For I am the steadfast foundation upon which you stand. Allow me to be your solace. Allow me to guide your path. Allow me to guide you not in confusion, but towards understanding, towards meaning, towards peace. Fear not, for it is not required to possess all understanding. Place your faith in me, and all shall be well. Even in your moments of uncertainty, even in your struggles, know that I do not require flawless belief to act. I seek but a heart that is open and ready, a soul that cries out, "Divine, guide me and I shall respond." I have already attained that state. In this sacred moment, I labor quietly, unseen yet purposeful. I am orchestrating the perfect moment. I am clearing the path before you, placing the right souls, the right moments, and the right opportunities in your way. Though the path may seem unclear now, in due time, you shall reflect and recognize the moment of transformation. In that moment, the transformation commenced. Inhale deeply, my friend. Cast aside the burdens of shame. Allow the burdens to be lifted. Cast aside the burdens that have long weighed upon your spirit. Thou art not the same as thou once were. Thou art not confined. Verily, thou art not without hope. In this moment, you find yourself precisely positioned to embrace the blessings that await you. Verily, thou art not tardy. You are cherished and remembered always. You are on your path, and all is as it should be. I labor in the realm of everlasting time, beyond the confines of mortal calendars, and my timing is divine. What seemed to be a delay was, in truth, a time of divine preparation. What seemed to be silence was, in truth, a shield of grace. What seemed to be a loss was, in truth, a divine positioning. And what seemed to be the end was merely the dawn of something more wondrous than you could ever envision. I do not seek for you to grasp all things. Come, journey alongside me through the shadows and cling steadfastly, even when weariness weighs upon your hands. To have faith that I perceive the entirety of the journey while you focus solely on the immediate path ahead. And that is the reason I reach out to you in this manner, through a message, a screen, a moment that may appear coincidental but is truly part of a greater plan. Verily, I say unto you, your journey is far from complete, and there is much yet to unfold. Your history does not diminish your divine calling. Your suffering shall bear fruit. I shall embrace it. I shall transform it. I shall transform it into a vessel for the blessings that are on their way. Cease the endless wandering in the shadows of remorse. Cease thy journey back to that which has been mended within me. Cease the constant dwelling on your afflictions. Begin your journey towards the fulfillment of the sacred promise. Verily, I urge you to embrace this with all your heart. Verily, I do not carry the weight of your past upon my heart. Choose wisely, for it is not the paths of regret that lead to fulfillment. It is not the bonds that have caused your suffering. Verily, it is not the moments thou dost long to cast away. Verily, I have witnessed the fullness of existence, and I have still chosen you. I still held you close to my heart. I have envisioned a path ahead for you, overflowing with joy, renewed in spirit, enlightened with clarity, and embraced by peace. I embrace what is broken. I bring forth a new creation. I do not cast judgment upon the imperfections in your tale. I bestow upon them the radiance of hope. Fear not, for you are welcome to draw near in this moment. Fear not, believing that you must attain perfection before stepping into the blessings I have set before you. Approach with an open heart. It is all I have ever sought. The grace that is coming forth is not rooted in your deeds. It was ever rooted in my boundless love. Lo, the adversary seeks to bind you to your past, to lead you to believe that your essence is shaped by that which has faltered. But I come to tell you, your future is not bound by your past. The suffering was genuine, yet it is not the end of the journey. The tears served a purpose, yet they do not signify the conclusion. I have gathered each and every one of them. I have heard each quiet plea, and I respond in manners that may not align with your expectations. Some doors have been shut, for they could not contain the greatness that awaits you. Some souls departed, for they found themselves unable to bear the burden of your divine calling. Some opportunities were postponed as I sought to expand your ability to embrace what is rightfully yours. Verily, it was not a form of retribution. It was a shield of love. Verily, thou hast not squandered thy moments. Thou art ready. A profound transformation is unfolding within you at this very moment. In the quiet of your journey, you have been nurturing your spirit, establishing a foundation unseen, and emerging with a strength that surpasses all understanding. Thou hast discovered the grace of smiling amidst sorrow, to continue thy journey with scars, and to remain gentle in a world that seeks to harden thy spirit. And I behold all of it. I hold it in reverence. That gentle power, that soft endurance, that unseen belief, it stirs my soul. And I wish for you to know the profound pride I hold for you in my heart. Verily, thou hast journeyed farther than thou dost perceive. Thou hast borne burdens beyond what was just, yet thy spirit remained unyielding. Even in moments of despair, a light within you, a divine presence, continued to encourage you, saying, "Persevere," and you did. Verily, the blessing shall be bestowed upon you, for you have remained steadfast and did not turn away. And now, as you embark upon this new season, I urge you to embrace a transformative path. Let your heart find faith once more. Verily, I understand the trials and tribulations that weigh upon your spirit. Verily, I say unto you, though disappointment may seek to harden your heart, remember that you were fashioned to hold steadfast in belief. You were created to embrace hope and anticipation. You have come into this world to bear the light of hope. And though the world may seek to dim your spirit, I am here to rekindle the flame that burns within you. You shall not merely endure but flourish abundantly. Verily, you shall not merely wish but you shall be granted. Your visions shall not remain mere dreams. They shall manifest before your very eyes, not through your might, but through wisdom, not by power, but by divine favor, not in fear, but in faith. In your journey through trials, you have endured so much that the joy of anticipation for what lies ahead has slipped from your heart. But I say unto you, it is good to embrace hope once more. There are wonders before you that your heart cannot yet fathom. Paths that seemed forever barred shall be made clear and accessible. Those whom you least anticipate shall enter your life, bringing forth kindness, harmony, and tranquility. From the most unexpected corners, blessings shall unfold before you, revealing paths you had not yet perceived. And it shall not be by chance. It shall come to pass, for I have crafted it with purpose. Every delay, every turn, every loss, they are all part of a divine plan that will reveal its purpose in due time. Verily, I perceive the doubts that dwell within you. Verily, I understand the questions that dwell within your heart regarding the events that unfold before you. And I perceive that truth. Verily, I hold no blame upon thee for thy inquiries. Verily, I assure you, what lies before us shall bring forth redemption for what has passed. What I am preparing shall bring peace to every uncertainty. What is to come shall reveal that my presence has always been with you. Not for a single moment shall it be so. Raise your gaze, stand tall, and allow your spirit to flourish. Cast aside your burdens of fear, for they shall no longer weigh upon your spirit. Fear not the future, for it holds promise and light. It is a path to cherish, for I have walked it ahead of you. I have already set the wayward course right. I have already sent forth divine messengers to accompany you on your journey. I have already proclaimed your name in places where your presence has yet to grace. And when you arrive, it shall embrace you as if you have returned to your true dwelling. For I am crafting a journey that resonates with the essence of your being. Embrace your true self, stand tall, and do not accept anything less than the greatness I have destined for you. You are my beloved creation. You have been chosen. You are embraced by grace. And truly, nothing, absolutely nothing shall come between you and the promises I have declared for your life. Leave behind the shadows of yesterday, the uncertainties that cloud your heart, and the errors that weigh upon your spirit. Let not the voices of the world sway you, nor the shadows of your own trepidation. Stand firm in your truth. I embody a steadfastness that surpasses your shortcomings. I am steadfast, unwavering in my presence, beyond the ebb and flow of your feelings. I possess strength that surpasses those who oppose you. Therefore, find peace in that. Find solace in my embrace. May my voice rise above the tumult that surrounds us. May my tranquility surpass the clamor around me. May my essence ground you in such a way that no storm shall ever disturb your peace again. This is a time of great significance. This is the moment when all things transform. Behold, for this is the time your spirit has longed for. This is the moment when the burdens of the heart are lifted, and the light of happiness shines forth. Though you may not fully perceive it at this moment, a deep understanding within you is awakening. The pain is yielding to tranquility. A stillness unfolds into understanding. The time of anticipation is transforming into the realization of promises. And I stand before you, in this moment, guiding you toward all that I have vowed to deliver. For too long, you have borne burdens not intended for your shoulders. You have borne burdens heavy upon your heart, shadows that linger in the corners of your soul, and hopes that have weighed down your spirit rather than elevating it. But today, I am lifting those weights from your spirit. I proclaim a cessation to the struggle, to the masquerade, to the relentless whisper within that declares, you are insufficient, you are whole, not for your deeds, but for the essence that resides within you through my love. You need not strive to obtain what I offer with an open heart. Grace is not a prize to be earned. It has truly been a blessing. Behold, this precious gift is bestowed upon you in this very moment, not on the morrow, not when you find harmony in the present moment, for I perceive the depths of your spirit, and thus my journey begins. There are times from your past that linger in your thoughts, echoing through the corridors of your memory, words that have pierced your heart, rejections that have cast a shadow upon your spirit. There are moments when one strives with all their heart, yet the essence of their intentions remains obscured to others. Allow me to share with you a profound truth. Those moments do not shape your essence. I shall, and I have always seen you as deserving of grace. Even in your darkest hour, I beheld you with love, not judgment. My love endures eternally. It remains steadfast, It has always remained. It remained unwavering, patiently awaiting your embrace, yearning for your acceptance. And now that you are present, it envelops every recollection, transforming every sorrowful tale, and restoring the splendor you once overlooked. Thou art not defined by the names bestowed upon thee by others. You are not defined by the shortcomings that sought to hold on to your identity. You are not the near misses, the hesitations, or the times when chaos reigned. You are cherished, created with care, designed with meaning, and adorned with a splendor that surpasses your understanding. Walk with the conviction of your faith. Speak with the certainty of your true essence. Let your light shine brightly, for it is meant to illuminate the path for others. Cease the lamentations for embracing your sensitivity, your fervor, your profound nature. I have shaped you in such a way. I have infused you with fervor, for your purpose demands it. I bestowed upon you a depth of feeling, that you may sense my essence in ways that remain hidden to others. That was not a flaw, my friend. That was a manifestation of your divine calling. Verily, I say unto you, the world hath sought to diminish your spirit. It has sought to lead you astray, whispering that your voice holds no weight, that your existence is a heavy load, and that your aspirations soar beyond reach. Yet I shall unravel each falsehood, one by one, until only the purest truth shines forth. You were destined to make a difference. You have come into this world to transform the very essence of your surroundings. You have come into this world to bring illumination to the shadows, not due to your flawlessness, but because you have surrendered yourself. And that is all I have ever sought. Behold, I stand before you, O Divine One. Embrace my presence, and thou hast spoken it. In moments of fear, in times of uncertainty, when your heart urged you to flee, you chose to remain steadfast. Your affirmation resonated, and the divine realm acknowledged it. Behold, I am opening pathways that cannot be closed by any hand. I am guiding you towards those who will recognize your worth, cherish your spirit, and journey alongside you. Not for the sake of your deeds, but for the understanding of your spirit. I am transforming the bonds I share with others. I am bringing forth the ones destined to endure and casting away those that have sapped your spirit. I offer you a profound serenity that transcends understanding. I bestow upon you the gift of harmony. What envelops you shall start to reflect the essence I have instilled within you. Let there be no more yielding. Seek not the bonds that do not fill your spirit. I am enveloping you in that which nourishes your spirit, transcending mere amusement for the intellect. And behold, the burdens that once weighed upon your spirit, the fears, the doubts, the insecurities, they are losing their hold upon you. Thou art not as thou once were. Though you may feel delicate, the strength I have nurtured within you is rising to become your steadfast foundation. Thou art freed from the chains of yesteryear. Thou art a trailblazer of a glorious tomorrow. Your journey is not merely one of healing. It is a transformation into a new purpose. All that you have traversed is transforming into the strength for the path that lies ahead of you. And it is nearer than your heart can perceive. Verily, signs shall be revealed unto you. Verily, you shall experience a profound clarity. In your journey, you shall perceive a sacred rhythm that gracefully alters your path for the greater good. Embrace it with an open heart. Walk alongside me. I am aware of the path I tread. In your quest for guidance, I offer you my words, not always in thunderous proclamations, but in the gentle whispers of tranquility within your soul. Seek the tranquility that guides your heart. It is the path I illuminate for you. If a thing seems to be compelled, it does not originate from my spirit. If something offers solace to your spirit, embrace it wholeheartedly. I am a beacon of tranquility, not turmoil, a divine embodiment of harmony, not disorder, and I am bestowing that order upon your soul. Even as the world around you turns, you shall traverse through tempests with a peace that baffles those around you, for you shall know that I am ever by your side. Not as a far-off concept, but as an ever-present guide, a steadfast friend, a nurturing presence who remains by your side always. This is but a chapter in your journey. Verily, this marks the dawn of understanding. The time of uncertainty is yielding to understanding. The time of waiting is yielding to progress. The time of sorrow is yielding to healing and renewal. And it is not by your own efforts that this comes to pass. It is through your yielding that this comes to pass. You have truly surrendered everything. You have let go of the burden that was never meant for you to bear. And now that your hands are open, I shall bestow upon you the gifts you were destined to embrace. Verily, thou shalt ponder the reasons for the delay. Yet in the depths of your heart, as you embrace it fully, enlightenment shall come to you. I was not merely readying the blessing, but also guiding you to bear it with grace. Verily, do not be taken aback when the tides of change commence to flow with swiftness beyond your expectations. Acceleration can lead to divine order. It is often a testament to the sacred duty of honoring commitments in their destined hour. What has taken many a long time shall be bestowed upon you in the blink of an eye. Not for the sake of superiority, but because the moment has come for you. The gates are already being flung wide. The answers are already unfolding in divine timing. The restoration is already in motion. Though the path may seem unclear to you now, I have already journeyed ahead to make the way ready. And in every place, your footsteps shall bear a sacred calling. This is part of a greater plan. Your path is illuminated by purpose, guiding you toward the gifts that await you. This has always been a part of the divine plan that I have laid out for you. Your plea for renewal has reached my ears, and I shall respond to your call. Verily, understand this. When I bring forth restoration, I do not merely return things to their former state. I guide them towards improvement, fortitude, and a deeper harmony with the essence you have forged through trials. That is why I permitted certain things to shatter. That is the reason I chose not to restore what you implored me to maintain. In your moments of doubt, know that I was preparing a path for you. In your moments of doubt, know that you were never lost. I have been preparing a path just for you. And now all that I am restoring in your life shall be crafted with the understanding that you have gained anew, with those who genuinely revere you, and with blessings that do not deplete you but rather flourish through you. My healing does not merely bring you back to your former self. It guides you onward to the essence of your true being. I am clearing the haze from your thoughts. Cast aside the burdens that have weighed upon your spirit, the doubts that have clouded your path, the distractions that have obscured your vision. All of these shall not accompany you into the new chapter of your journey. I bestow upon you wisdom beyond measure. You shall discern that which belongs to me and that which does not. In the depths of your soul, you shall perceive it long before it graces your hearing. Let clarity reign. Let us cast aside the snares that masquerade as chances for growth. Let us cast aside the deceitful, for the truth shall shine forth. I am illuminating your sight. In the quiet of your heart, you shall discern the truth effortlessly, for in stillness, clarity is revealed. And as I lift you up, remain rooted in my essence. I do not bestow my grace upon you for the purpose of wandering away from my side. Verily, I bestow my blessings upon you, for you have sought my presence above all else. Remain in that place. Remain steadfast in the hidden sanctuary. In that place, the wisdom abundantly pours forth. There, the tranquility abounds and grows ever more abundant. There, my friends, is where the victories are claimed long before one sets foot upon the battlefield. Let not the clamor of praise or the desire for validation sway your spirit. Seek not the approval of others. I have already affirmed your worth. Do not strive in places where I have destined you to be unique. The grace bestowed upon your life shall create a path for you. Let it flow naturally, for there is no need to impose your will. There is no need to pursue it fervently. Continue to walk by my side, and I shall provide all that you seek in the perfect moment. A new essence is awakening within you. Thou art no longer the soul who must demonstrate their value, transcending the mere remnants of affection and the fleeting whispers of tranquility. Verily, thou art embarking upon the journey to embrace the entirety of thy divine purpose and essence. And it is not prideful to embrace that truth. It is the path of faithfulness. Let not the spirit of false humility dwell among us. To conform to the expectations of others was never your true purpose. There is no need for you to seek forgiveness for the brilliance that shines within you. You were destined to radiate light. You are called to guide others on their path. You were destined to bear my light into the shadows of those who have lost sight of its brilliance. And you shall, with courage, kindness, strength, and true essence, as you step into this sacred season, know that the universe shall conspire in harmony, bringing forth alignments that may seem beyond the realm of the ordinary. Have faith in the path laid before you. Do not bring harm upon it. Seek not the shadows when the light begins to shine. That is the voice of pain, not the voice of understanding. I am mending even that part of you that prepares for the storm when joy arrives. Cast aside your burdens and embrace the peace that awaits you. Thou art not in conflict with thy destiny. Fear not, for you are not besieged. Thou art shielded and safeguarded. And all that was intended for my downfall, I shall transform into a powerful testament of strength. Not in abstract or far-off notions, but present and tangible, in the very essence of your everyday existence. Behold, as I transform the narrative, observe how I transform the very source of your pain into a means of your upliftment. I cherish all experiences, even those that bring suffering. Release the burden of grasping each moment's purpose. I am not merely the divine embodiment of understanding. I am the embodiment of the unknown, a divine presence shrouded in enigma. There are truths I have kept from you, not to lead you astray, but to safeguard your spirit. Some doors were sealed, for the adversary lingered in the shadows beyond. Some answers awaited your readiness, for the burden of truth requires a heart prepared to receive. I labor beyond the confines of your expectations, not out of malice, but from a place of understanding. Have faith in that. Have faith in me. Fear not, for you need not possess all understanding to take your next steps upon the path ahead. Come, let us journey together. I shall lead you on your path. I shall gently guide you when it is time to pause. When the moment is right, I shall gently guide you forward. Thou art not journeying in solitude. Thou hast never been. Your unwavering compassion for others, even in the face of your own struggles, shines brightly and is truly remarkable. Your willingness to forgive, even at the expense of your own ease, is truly remarkable. To remain quiet when the opportunity to stand firm arises, coming forth in times of desolation. This is the work of the divine realm. This is the essence of love as I embody it, and I bestow upon it my blessings. In the journey of life, there shall be times when you are not the one to give, but rather to receive. I am sending forth those who shall come to you in abundance, who shall behold you, who shall awaken within you the truth that you are never solitary in your benevolence, never apart in your empathy. As you have shown love, so shall love be shown unto you. You shall find shelter as you have offered shelter to others. You shall be raised up as you have raised others with your kindness and grace. This is my solemn vow, not a mere chance. I am working within you, creating a legacy that will bless those who come after you. This healing transcends mere understanding. It speaks to the essence of your legacy. The journey finds its end in you. The chains are shattered in your presence. The burdens that have traversed your lineage find their conclusion here, for you have embraced the path of healing. Thou hast spoken thy affirmation unto me, and lo, all things are transformed. Though the path may seem unclear, have faith in what is to come. Your affirmation holds great strength. It stirs the depths of the soul. It is revealing pathways that were hidden from your sight. It is the act of transforming tales for your offspring and the generations that follow. And it all began with a gentle call within your soul that proclaimed, "There is greater purpose." That call was I, and now I reveal to you the greater purpose. Thou art not intended to bear such burdens alone. I witnessed the times you endeavored to bear the weight for all around you. Though your spirit was in turmoil, you wore a smile when your heart longed to cry out. You offered your hand to those in need, even when your own heart ached for support. You persevered, not from an abundance of might, but from the belief that there was no other path before you. But now I am bearing that burden. Lay down your burdens, for they are no longer yours to bear. There is no need for masks to be worn any longer. I am your guiding light in this moment of need. I am here to uplift you. Come, find your peace and take a moment to rest. Fear not, for you have the gift of breath. Rejoice, for you may now breathe freely, assured that the path before you shall not require the trials of endurance you have faced thus far. This next chapter is not about perseverance. It is a matter of abundance. The weight upon you is lifting away. That voice which urged you to rush, to act, to demonstrate, to ensure the joy of others, I am quieting it. Thou art not called to bear the weight of all upon thy shoulders. That was not the path set before you. I am restoring harmony in your connection with time, with rest, and with the fruits of your labor. Verily, thou hast been led to believe that thy worth is determined by thy deeds, by the busyness that consumes thee, and by the weariness that arises from thy relentless pursuit to remain in front. Verily, I have not spoken such words. I have fashioned you to thrive, to embrace joy, to blossom, not to wither away in the relentless chase of a self that was never meant for you. You are not left behind. Thou art not beyond the appointed time. You are precisely positioned for the purpose I have in store for you next. Behold, I have witnessed the longing of your spirit for tranquility, not merely silence, but a profound and unwavering peace that stands firm against all storms. And I bestow it upon you, not in the manner of the world, but in the unique way that only I can offer. In the dawning light, you shall rise and sense it within your heart, a weight that grounds you steadfastly. You shall enter spaces and bear it with you as a protective armor. The turmoil that surrounds you shall no longer bind your thoughts. The trepidation that once held sway over your being shall find no dominion in this place. For this tranquility does not arise from the perfection of circumstances. It arises from the essence of my being close to you. And I shall not depart. I have not been. Verily, I understand the weariness that comes from beginning anew, of creating and witnessing its demise, of placing one's faith and facing the sting of treachery, of embracing love and enduring separation, of yearning and facing disillusionment. It is a heavy burden to bear. It stirs within you a desire to close off your heart, does it not? Yet I urge you to refrain. Verily, I beseech thee, refrain from such actions. Your heart remains your most precious offering. I bestowed it upon you not to be weighed down by the trials of existence, but to bear my love into realms that have lost the essence of feeling. I am safeguarding your heart in this time, not through separation, but by enveloping it with truth and authenticity. Seek not the approval of others, for love shall find you without your pleas. Seek not the gaze of others, for it shall come to you in due time. I am bringing forth individuals into your journey who shall see your true value without the need for words. They shall bring forth the light that others have overlooked. They shall guard that which others sought to harm. This is my blessing bestowed upon you for your healing. Thou dost ponder, what if it occurs once more? What if I stumble again? What if I face defeat again? Yet I beseech thee, what if thou dost soar this time? What if this time it comes to fruition? What if, in this moment, the door swings wide and reveals a path of light and grace? What if this moment serves not to shatter you, but to strengthen you? Your history is genuine. Indeed, yet it is not your divine revelation. Do not allow the shadows of past suffering to dictate the brightness of your future aspirations. I am bringing forth something fresh, not a mere echo of your anxieties. Have faith, for the trials you have faced are now in the past, not solely in the realm of emotions, but in the depths of the spirit. Thou hast triumphed in the trial. You have faced the trials of the flame, and now the purification brings forth the truth. From the remnants of despair, the radiant treasure shall emerge before your eyes. Every whisper cast in shadows, I have perceived it. Every scheme to undermine your spirit, I beheld it. Every act of treachery, every falsehood, every instance of bewilderment that sought to lead you astray from your journey. I have witnessed it all. And now I am bringing forth your righteousness, but not through trivial means of mankind. Verily, I shall not bestow upon you the path of vengeance. I offer you salvation. I shall not bring you down to their station. I lift you up beyond the trials of this world. Allow me to take care of the actions they have taken. There is no need for further explanation. There is no need for revelation. Your tranquility shall resonate more profoundly than any suffering you may endure. Your deeds shall bring forth a testament that quells all falsehoods against you. I shall set a table before you, and all shall behold it. But your gaze remains upon me, not upon others. Your belief hath been tested to its utmost limits. Verily, I say unto you, I understand your yearning for guidance, yet the heavens remain still. You have faith and continue to endure. You planted sorrow in the soil of your hopes. Verily, I say unto you, I am not unjust. Every deed of belief, regardless of its size, is cherished in the heavens above. And lo, the clouds do part. Behold, the seeds are breaking forth from the earth, reaching towards the light. Behold, the rain doth transform into flowing rivers. Behold, the fruits of your labor have come forth. Yet it shall not be merely an abundance of wealth or worldly possessions. It shall manifest as joy within your spirit, renewal in your bonds, fortitude in your essence, and illumination in your calling. Verily, these are the matters of true significance, and these are the blessings I am now bestowing upon your life. Verily, I perceive the depth of your desire to aid your fellow beings. Even in your own moments of need, you seek to share your abundance with others. Even amidst your own sorrow, you extended solace to others. Though you may believe your actions went unseen, I assure you, I have taken note, and I shall bestow upon you blessings that enable you to share from abundance, not from scarcity. Your path shall not demand a sacrifice of your spirit for the sake of your purpose. I am restoring harmony. I come forth with provisions. I come to share understanding that empowers you to embrace what uplifts your spirit and to turn away from what depletes your essence. Your love need not be demonstrated through suffering any longer. Your love hath been demonstrated beyond doubt. Allow me to return your love through the abundant blessings you may have forgotten to seek. A transformation is unfolding in the very air that surrounds you. Do you sense it within your spirit? The burdens are being cast aside. A fear is diminishing. The uncertainty is fading away. Though the path ahead may be uncertain, take heart, for you are not alone in your journey. And behold, that transforms all things. I guide you into vast expanses. There shall be no more corners. Let freedom reign. Let us stand tall and embrace our true selves, for we are meant to shine brightly in this world. Cease the need for remorse regarding your blossoming. Thou art entering spaces that once filled thee with fear, and in this moment, thou dost recognize thy rightful place. Thou art occupying realms that were once but visions in thy heart. And you are undertaking this journey with a spirit of humility, grace, and strength. Not for the sake of proving your worth, but because I have already chosen you for this purpose. This is your moment of grace, neither taken nor claimed by another. For you, You have transcended mere existence. Thou art coming into the light of understanding. The veil of numbness that once clouded your perception is lifting, revealing the light within. The veil that shrouded your mind is being gently removed. I am breathing life into your spirit, awakening your aspirations, and restoring your capacity to embrace emotions once more. Not merely suffering, but also grace, delight, and community. You are finding your true essence once more. Not the form crafted by suffering or influenced by denial, but the true essence I created with intention. Rejoice, for your laughter shall be unburdened, free from the shadows of loss. Embrace the serenity that surrounds you, for it is a lasting gift, not fleeting. Inhale deeply, not in anticipation of hardship, but to truly relish the beauty of this very moment. That is the path I am guiding towards renewal. Lie grace to dwell in liberty. Within you lie depths yet to be discovered, even by your own gaze. Not due to your concealment, but because the journey of existence did not allow your genuine spirit to shine forth. Yet I am unveiling those layers now with care, compassion, and purpose. I am bringing forth the essence within you that has been hushed by trepidation, the artistry that lay hidden beneath the struggle for existence, the voice that was hushed by the weight of shame, the courage that was silenced by authority. All remains as it was, unblemished by the passage of ages, untouched by suffering, wholly shining, mighty, and I am summoning it forth. I come to offer restoration and solace. I am calling forth the divine light that has been within you since the very beginning of your existence. You are destined for a purpose beyond the trials that weigh you down. You were destined for greater things than merely struggling to keep your head above water. You were created to shine brightly, to spread happiness, and to leave a lasting mark upon the world. And I am guiding you towards the unity of all three. Here is a sacred plan unfolding in the unseen realms. Connections are being woven, doors are opening, and sacred encounters are being orchestrated. There is no need to strive or push. The path shall be opened for you. Thou shalt not toil in the pursuit of connections to enter the realms I have prepared for thee. Blessing shall come upon you, for your name has been inscribed in the very essence of what is to come. Let your heart remain open and your spirit stay in harmony. All that is meant to be shall come to pass. Release the path you believed was destined for you. Release the burdens that weigh upon your spirit, for each step is part of a divine journey. Release the burden of measuring your path against that of another. Each journey unfolds in its own time. What they offer as a gift is not the path you must follow. I am crafting something uniquely for you. Something unique, beyond the reach of others. Take your time. There is no need to hurry in your journey. Place your faith in the path I am guiding you upon. Every path you have wandered was part of a divine plan. It was a sacred realignment. Even the paths that seemed to lead to nowhere were, in truth, guiding your spirit away from peril and toward harmony. Thou art not left behind. Thou art ready. Come, let us embrace the quietude that beckons us to find peace within. Not a quietude devoid of action, but a steadfast presence rooted in purpose. A peace that transcends understanding. A calmness that arises not from the grasp of control, but from the openness to let go. In your quest to foresee every result, to wield dominion over every chance, to govern every feeling. I now invite you to let go and embrace the path of surrender, not due to your frailty, but because you are cherished. For I see the path that lies before you, and it surpasses all that you could create. In this sacred silence, I shall unveil truths that relentless pursuit could never bring to light. In the embrace of stillness, you shall find the designs of your heart, the light of understanding, and the gift of insight, not born from turmoil, but from the sacredness of being. Your heartfelt pleas have echoed in silence, believing they went unheard. You softly uttered inquiries into your pillow, as if they vanished into the stillness of the night. Yet, I embraced each drop of sorrow. I have listened to each breath of your heart. I cherished each fleeting moment. I was present in spirit. I gathered the scattered remnants, the shattered bits that elude your very tongue. And I have been laboring in silence, with unwavering faith and strength, not as you anticipated, but as you truly required. Some of what I have shielded you from would have broken your spirit had I granted your plea in your time. Yet my delay was not a rejection. It was a profound liberation. And lo, you shall behold the fruits of my labor, crafted in the time of your waiting. The connections I am bestowing upon you shall not bring you harm. Fear not, for they shall not lead you astray. Fear not, for they shall not seek to manipulate or deplete your spirit. They shall reflect the essence of my love, steadfast, genuine, and restorative. Thou hast dwelt long in places that called for thy diminishment. You have sought affection from those who embraced only the reflections of you that aligned with their own ease. But I have resolved to no longer allow your name to be disrespected. You are of noble lineage. You are my beloved. And henceforth, that which envelops you shall mirror your true value. You shall not accept a love that is only partial. No longer shall you bear the burden of instructing others in the ways of respect and kindness towards you. I am enveloping you in the presence of those who perceive you as I do. And for the moments when you find yourself feeling unworthy, hesitant, or in doubt, I say unto you, I do not select the ready-made. I nurture the beloved. Even if your past is not without flaw, you are still called to step boldly into a future filled with strength and purpose. Seek not the validation of others as you embark upon the path that has been set before you. You are not beyond repair. You can still be a vessel of purpose. Verily, the time is upon you to start anew. I seek not the flawless but the sincere. I beseech you to yield. I seek not the measure of performance. I seek to know what is at hand. For when you embrace the call, I shall provide all that is needed. In your moments of frailty, my power shines brightest. Come forth with all that you have. Bring forth the fear, the doubt, the trembling, and the hope. Verily, I can embrace that task. I shall labor with that. Verily, there is a vast expanse of wonders yet to be revealed unto you. Verily, I have held within my heart a great abundance for this sacred occasion. The gates that once stood shut are now swinging wide, not merely to bestow blessings upon you, but to lay a firm foundation for your journey. This is a lasting revelation. It is a gift that transcends time. This is the establishment of a strong foundation. I am restoring what has been lost. I am bringing forth a creation that is unprecedented and divine in its essence. You shall find your footing upon the firm earth. Your name shall be spoken in places yet unseen by your feet. Your efforts shall resonate in ways that transcend your understanding. Not for the glory of man, but for the calling of the heart, not for self, but for the greater plan. Thou art destined for this moment in time, and thou art prepared. May your spirit find peace in this moment. The journey has reached its fulfillment. The trial has come to an end. The time for pretense has come to an end. Your healing is a gift that comes with grace, not through toil. Seek, and you shall find your breakthrough without the need for pleas. There is no need for you to seek forgiveness for the gifts bestowed upon you. My heart has already embraced you. Verily, I have reached out to you, and my heart remains steadfast in its resolve. I remain unchanged through all times, from the past to the present and into the future. And the assurances I have spoken into your existence endure forever. Each word, each vision, each dream, I hold them close to my heart, and I shall bring it to fruition. Not through your strength, but by the essence that guides us. Take a moment to inhale deeply. Fear not, for you are embraced in safety. You are known and cherished. You find yourself enveloped by a great multitude, and the greatest is yet to unfold. It is set forth upon its path. Verily, you stand on the precipice of revelation, where the depths of your heart shall soon be unveiled, echoing the whispers of your soul that have long remained unspoken. All the steadfast perseverance. In the quiet of the night, your heart held steadfast, bearing the weight of unspoken desires and unwavering hope. All the struggles you faced in silence have not been without purpose. The heavens bore witness to it. Verily, I beheld it, and I shall not be ungrateful to overlook the toil of affection you bestowed, even in your moments of fatigue. This upcoming season is not about you pleading for my guidance. It is my purpose to recognize and celebrate the gifts that have been placed within you. You shall not be forgotten. You shall not be overlooked. This is the time when the concealed seeds start to flourish, and I shall endure. They are nourished by the abundance of grace and the warmth of light from my spirit. There are burdens you release not out of desire, but from necessity. You embrace tranquility rather than seeking validation. You embrace the path of growth instead of allowing resentment to take root. You have embraced the path of righteousness, standing firm in your values, even when it led you to sacrifice your ease. And though it seemed like a loss in that moment, I beheld each act of surrender with grace. In quietude, I gathered each affirmation you bestowed upon me. In each moment you chose to turn away from resentment. In every instance you held back the desire for vengeance. In every step you took away from conflicts not meant for you. I took note of it. I have measured your faithfulness. And lo, the reward is at hand. Not a mere exchange, but the abundant grace that flows when a spirit endures trials with unwavering faith. Many forces sought to shape your essence. Suffering sought to define your essence. Others sought to confine your spirit. Though fear sought to bind you, it found no purchase upon your spirit. You understand the reason. For I have chosen you above all others. Before the trials of life, before the shadows of doubt, before any whisper sought to alter your essence, I embraced you as my own. Identity shall remain eternal. It shall not fade away. It remains steadfast and unyielding. In moments of error, Know that you are not required to strive for redemption once more. Your value is inherent and does not require validation. It is already within your grasp. Your scars are a testament to your journey and resilience. They stand as a testament to endurance. And to endure is not to falter. It is the quiet power of those I nurture to restore the lands forsaken by others. Verily, I perceive that within your spirit, there exist tender realms that yearn for healing. As you ponder the essence of hope, there may be parts within you that tremble, for they have known the weight of disappointment in times past. Verily, I understand the trepidation that has taken root within your heart regarding your aspirations. But I am not calling upon you to envision as you once did. Come, let us embark on a journey of dreams together. Allow me to be the one who designs and shapes the vision. Allow me to bear the vision as you journey forth. It is not necessary to bring forth aspirations from the past that no longer align with your path. Behold, I possess new visions, a renewed path, and a clarity that flows effortlessly. Thou shalt not return to the same cycles. Thou art stepping into uncharted lands. I shall not revisit the shadows of what once was. I am bringing forth a creation that is pure and divine. You have witnessed my support, but now you shall behold my upliftment. And not for your pride, not for recognition, but because it is the moment for your voice, your talents, your spirit to ascend into the completeness of their calling. I have sheltered you in the quiet for a purpose, to nurture you, to equip you, to safeguard you from being misused before your destined hour. Verily, your moment has arrived. Embrace your true self, for you are meant to flourish in the vastness of existence. Let your light shine brightly, for it is a gift meant to illuminate the path for others. Do not dim it for the comfort of those around you. You were created to embody my essence, and my magnificence knows no bounds. When I raise you, it shall not be by your own striving. It shall be for you allowed me to bear you with grace. And I shall forever hold the humble in reverence. What is to come shall not resemble that which has departed. Do not believe that the suffering you have endured is the eternal cost for love, or tranquility, or meaning. I am casting away that falsehood from your spirit. Thou art not fated to toil without end. Fear not, for the chains of yesterday do not bind thee. Embrace the promise of a new dawn. I am breaking every bond you forged with fear, every inner promise that urged you to accept less, every thought that led you to anticipate sorrow. I am penning a new tale inspired by your journey, a realm where restoration is manifest, not merely within but evident to all, a realm where completeness is embraced as your everyday truth. Thou art not a singular anomaly. Beloved child, let your life be a lamp I place on a hill. Through your super thanks, you join me in lighting the way for all. Click the super thanks button and receive boundless grace. I am mending not only the wounds that have afflicted you, but also the faith you once held in the goodness of all things. There exists within you a manifestation unbound by suffering, a manifestation of your true self unbound by fear, a manifestation of your spirit that remains steadfast in tranquility, undeterred by the passage of time. That manifestation is the one I have always envisioned. I did not find my heart entwined with your imperfections. I cherished you even in your moments of fragility. And I remained steadfast through the trials, for I believed in the promise of restoration. Your wounds do not burden me. Your doubts do not sway me. I stand firm beside you in your struggle. I draw near. I come down to the ground alongside you. I dwell in the shadows until the dawn arises. I am that which you see before you, not a remote figure, but a constant and loving guide, a compassionate guide who perseveres to the very end. Verily, I say unto you, it is essential for you to grasp this truth. The adversary did not strike you down for your frailty. He came upon you, for you bore the sign. He recognized the light within you long before you became aware of it. Though he sought to dim your light before it shone, to sow seeds of doubt before your true self emerged, and to lead you astray before your spirit could rise, he was met with defeat. For in the heart of turmoil and disorder, your spirit remained steadfastly united with mine. Even in your desire to flee, my presence remained unyielding, ever close to you. Even in your silence, your spirit yearned for expression. And lo, that cry was sufficient. It was sufficient for me to continue my struggle for your sake. Even in your moments of despair, I urge you to rise above mere existence and embrace the fullness of life. Fear not, for I desire that you find solace without the burden of anxiety, free from the shadows of disturbance. That is not the path I envisioned for you. I have come to bestow upon you a life filled with abundance, not one overshadowed by fear. I have come to bring forth a joy that transcends circumstances, an unwavering identity, and a love that dispels all fear. Cease your striving, for this burden is lifted from you. There is no need for you to strive for approval to find peace. Simply exist. Inhale deeply. Be with me and all shall be taken care of. Come, and I shall guide you on the path to true freedom and life. Do not merely dwell in silence. And as I embark on this journey, you shall perceive something wondrous. What once stirred your spirit now holds no power over you. What once took away your tranquility now transforms into your witness. What once led you to doubt your value now stands as a testament to my unwavering affection. You are being renewed not through struggle but through love, not by doubt, but by mercy, not by striving but by surrendering. This is the sacred gift I have always extended. And now, with your heart unburdened and your spirit prepared, I can fulfill the promise I began within you. The stillness that once stirred your doubts. In this moment, I invite you to open your hearts and minds, for my presence shall guide you to discern my voice with greater clarity. I have not been away from your sight. I have been guiding you in the art of listening, in the wisdom of understanding, and in the strength of faith. In moments of quiet, my voice resonates the strongest, echoing through the silence, not for my own delight in your patience, but in the stillness. Your soul learns to discern the genuine from the clamor. And when the truth ascends, so too does liberation. This liberation I bestow upon you transcends mere ideas. Verily, it is a truth that stands before us. It is a stance of humility. It is the power to journey through existence unbound by the shackles that masquerade as means of survival. You have transcended mere existence. You are being restored to completeness. Thou art freed from the burdens of yesteryear's sorrows. Verily, tears did flow from thine eyes. Verily, thou art broken. Indeed, there were evenings when your resting place held the silent supplications of the heart, unspoken yet deeply felt. Yet, I bear no ill will towards those moments shared. I cherish them deeply. I am transforming them into a precious substance, the oil that not only blesses but also shatters barriers, the oil that emerges from brokenness, bearing the fragrance of unwavering strength. That is the transformation you undergo, a vessel of sacred essence, a vessel that embodies strength not through flawlessness, but through the act of yielding. Thou didst stutter thy consent unto me, even as thy hands did shake with uncertainty. That is what stirs my soul. I have never asked you to stand firm without wavering. In my humble request, I sought your presence, and you remained steadfast amidst the trials of confusion, weariness, treachery, and solitude. You remained steadfast, and because you have remained steadfast, I am revealing within you the treasures that flourish only in those who persevere. You shall find yourself entering spaces for which you once sought with fervent hope, entering into grace that transcends understanding, speaking with a wisdom that astonishes even your own heart. Not through coercion, but through your faithful adherence, the path was opened unto you. The doors you seek shall open before you, unyielding to your call. For I have already made ready those things. Your name is known among them. They heed the call of your faithful devotion. There is no act too humble in the grand design I am unfolding within and among you. It is time to rise above the confines of limited thoughts. Thou hast dimmed thy light to ease the hearts of others. Thou hast dimmed thine own light, fearing it might cast shadows upon those who fail to see the purity of thy spirit. Verily, that season hath come to its close. I am expanding your ability, not solely for blessings, but for the power to influence, to love, and to leave a lasting legacy. What I offer you today shall transform your existence in profound ways. It shall transform the very air that surrounds you. Your essence shall grow to embody the significance of my being. Your words shall resonate with a sacred mission. Through the grace of your steps, the words you utter, the mercy you extend, and the beauty you bring forth, others shall find their way to me, and it shall be evident to all. There are bonds that must be left behind as you embark on this new journey, not for the sake of wickedness, but for the lack of harmony. I see the burdens you have taken upon yourself for the sake of others. Barely, I see the steadfastness of your heart, unwavering in its devotion, even unto the point of sacrifice. Yet to rise, one must sometimes distance oneself, not in disdain, but in safeguarding. I am releasing the bonds that bind you to a past self that has already found healing. Thou art not beholden to any soul for thy choice to follow my guidance. Your journey of growth stands strong on its own, without the need for defense. Allow me to be your source of righteousness. Allow me to handle that which lies beyond your grasp. Thou art not burdened with the task of persuading others of thy metamorphosis. I shall affirm it with the bounty of the earth. Thou hast yearned for solace not merely for thy flesh, but for thy spirit. In your journey, weariness has settled upon you in ways that are beyond your understanding. Weariness that arises not from toil, but from a struggle within that finds its resolution at last. I am here to grant you peace in your true self. Thou shalt no longer strive to earn affection. Thou shalt not diminish thyself for the sake of acceptance. You shall embrace your truth, casting aside the fear of being forsaken. I am guiding you to the truth of your being, as I declare it to be, not as they proclaimed, not the one to whom pain has spoken softly, not who cried out in shame, who I declare you to be, my beloved, my creation, my messenger upon this world. And from that place, tranquility shall be your constant companion, not a rare occurrence. I do not seek for you to return and mend all that has been broken. I beseech you to grant me the opportunity for redemption. There is no need to endure the suffering again to embrace the blessing that awaits you. Allow me to bear the burdens that words cannot express. Allow me to bring back what was lost to your care. The past shall not be your burden. Barely, the future shall not be thy adversary. I am present in every moment of it. I am transforming despair into hope and finding purpose amidst chaos. Even that which seemed to be in vain shall serve as the cornerstone for the blessings that await. I am creating something everlasting from that which sought to shatter you. All shall be preserved. Each fragment is being transformed anew. Do you sense the transformation in the air that surrounds you? That is a profound truth. That is harmony. That is the manifestation of divine grace working in your favor. What was once closed has now been made accessible. What was once still is now in motion. What once lay in stillness has now been awakened. You are entering a realm of swift advancement. Fear not. This is a journey of purpose and grace. It is a path illuminated for you. I shall guide you in the ways of movement alongside me. Thou shalt not falter nor be consumed by weariness this time. This time, you shall not overlook it. I am restoring your harmony. Cast your burdens aside, for they are not meant for you to bear. The result lies beyond your grasp. Simply take your steps forward. Have faith. Inhale deeply. My child, do not journey alone. Enter the place where my message is open to your heart. Click join to be strengthened by revelation and companions in faith. Amen.